AEW. Tonight it's AEW's ratings crash. NXT's gone to hell thanks to Vince McMahon. And Bullfrog challenges Jake DeMarco to his paper championship. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we need 69 likes in the chat. Super chats have been activated. Memberships are available. And when you become a member, you get a weird freaking icon that you can play with when you become a member down below. And we know that all the haters hate that. So let's make it count tonight. The memberships are ready. Son, let's go. And
hit my music.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's good. It's good to hear from everybody. I hope everybody's feeling good tonight. Everybody's feeling wet tonight.
Everybody's a little confused because we started a little bit early per my request. So thanks.
We did start early. Jake wanted to start early tonight because what you have?
It's
you
a
have
big night.
You have boob surgery tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I need that breast reduction finally. But
actually, you wanted to start even earlier. Like we wanted to start at 10 o'clock or 10:30, but.
Hey,
I'm
just glad that we're here live now. I've got it may be made of cardboard and paper, but it's not about the materials. It's about what it represents. And this is the fact that I've been keeping this show running strong for damn near 200 episodes. My presence has been here. So that's what this is about. The longest reigning defending. Monetize this? No. It's all about the out of nowhere championship. That's right.
Well, I felt really bad that your belt looks like shit because your daughter made it, and my belt looks like a beautiful real championship. So I actually left my Monetize This championship upstairs tonight.
You didn't want me to have that.
I didn't want to show you up.
That blind rage and jealousy that I normally tend to see because it is just such a beautiful belt. But no, see, that's not it. I like it looking like a piece of shit because that's exactly what it is.
Really, you like it looking like a piece? Okay.
That's what it means. To me, it means
that's
that
what it
you go
means.
ahead,
Yeah,
you start from the bottom and you work your way up.
Well,
so you start here and you work your way to your gold. That's right, Joe.
I like the idea of it. I mean, I like the idea of it.
Got to prove you're worthy somehow. And Bullfrog, D. Welsh, they both want a piece of this pie, a little bit of the action. I don't think they can handle it, but they want to step in the kitchen. They're going to get the heat.
Wow. Okay. Well, it was a horrible week for me. Horrible day yesterday and a really terrible day today. I'll tell you, it's been a horrible fucking week and a horrible day today.
It's been an awful week for everybody.
And a horrible week for you, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah, everybody I've spoken to, unfortunately, is just not doing well. So hopefully tonight we'll be able to cheer some people up and have fun. And, unfortunately, AEW is not enjoying themselves as their numbers are down this week, surprisingly enough. Coming out of Revolution, I thought that there would be...
Not surprising because their fucking show on Sunday made people want to end themselves.
I figured more people would want to tune in to see an explanation, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that would kind of be expected, I suppose. Like, I was pretty interested in what
I
they
really
were
genuinely
do.
thought people would be genuinely, just so intrigued by what are they going to do to fix this mess and how are they going to solve this.
Yeah.
I commented on some YouTube video randomly after Revolution, and I had said, maybe the anxiety thing could work, and a bunch of people were like, that's ridiculous, they'll never go with that. That's embarrassing. They should just say they messed up and just ignore it, never speak of it. I said they have to address it. They can't not mention it. So
right.
I think they went with the best option they could. It was the most obvious one, but it was also the most feasible one. It made sense. It's relatable and made Eddie look as little, as less weak as possible. They tried to protect him.
Yeah, you think so?
I do. I because they didn't want to ruin this. This was supposed to be an epic face turn. And I mean, right out of the gates, the crew that did handle the pyrotechnics, I guess, are in severe hot water. There might even eventually be a lawsuit from AEW and Tony Khan's side.
What?
Nothing's confirmed yet. But the third party responsible for the explosions at Revolution just brushed off the situation and were not apologetic about the way things went down.
Wow, that's crazy. I did not hear about that
This
today.
is according
That's
to Fightful
crazy.
Select.
Wow. Though they're probably right. I mean, they're not usually that. Sean asshole doesn't usually say anything that's wrong. I mean, to his credit in that way.
Yeah, and we did know that Kenny was livid. Moxley, went into business for himself by cutting that shoot promo at the end, trying to save the night. Eddie didn't know what to do because he was face down. He even said to people in the back he was embarrassed, but he didn't know how bad the explosion looked because there was still pyro that went off, so he couldn't tell.
Oh my God, man! What the fuck?
And I could believe it because there's bangs. I mean, they were close to the ring, and it was still somewhat loud.
What
so
about
you're face down over Moxley, trying to look like you're protecting him, and then you feel concussive small blasts going off. You don't know because you're not going to look up, and he never opened his eyes, so he just went with it. So he was being a consummate professional, but it made him look terrible in the long run, unfortunately. So luckily they went with the PTSD angle. And one thing that I find absolutely ridiculous is Kenny Omega, Don Callis, and AEW getting heat over the 69 joke that they made.
What kind of heat from like losers? Like, what do you mean?
Basically people saying that it was a homophobic joke. I wish I was kidding. It's not a great amount of people, but it's enough to start being people that poke at advertisers and could make it a thing. And that's the worry that I have. You see these things pick up trends and steam on Twitter. Hopefully that's not what this becomes because it was simply just a joke. But how sensitive can you be? I mean, my God, that was not in any way any type of anti-gay sentiment.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, come on.
They were mocking the situation that happened at the pay-per-view. Simply that was it.
Yeah, I don't think that... Dude, that was the funniest part of the whole show.
People get canceled for less nowadays, so could you really be surprised?
But that's the funniest part of the show, dude. I want to choke those people out to death. Like, I mean, fuck them. That was the funniest part of AEW the other night was that line. Like, that's the funniest part of the show.
Yeah, hearing that broke me. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have to get over yourself if that offended you. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God, bro. Just want to just...
Maybe I'm not sorry, but, I mean, it just seemed like a total, total shit show at that point. But yeah, everybody in the back, said that there was significant heat on the party responsible for the dud explosions, and they all acted like they didn't care much at all. So now there's a lot of blowback, obviously, on this company, and if they'll probably not be used ever again, and maybe a lawsuit coming out of this, we're not sure, but I've heard talk of that as well. So
wow. Jesus.
I mean, they did. They cost them a huge point in this pay-per-view. I mean, I know things can happen. It's live TV, but they practiced this earlier in the day. It went perfect, I guess. I wonder if they have that rehearsal taped, because I would love to see what the explosion was supposed to look like. I'm dying to know how much pyrotechnics they were supposed to have.
That's a great
Was it
point.
really going to be a massive thing? Because they said the rehearsal went fantastic. I'm dying to know if they taped that. I sent a message, heard nothing back, so didn't expect to anyways, but
that's very interesting. By the way, I want to
shout
shout
out
out
Tony. No response there, but
yeah.
if we hear anything back, I'll let
he only
you
responds to females that attack him. Pity Gang, I want to say thanks to Pity Gang, man. He became a $25 producer
or if you make a spelling mistake or a grammar error.
Oh yeah, then he responds to that because he's like a loser. I mean, that was weird. I mean, that was really funny. I mean, in a weird way. Pathetic or funny? I don't know which one. I think funny, probably, but
petty, but weird. Yeah,
petty, weird, but funny. Like, I don't know. He's a real funny.
Especially because you could see the sentiment was positive. Like, it wasn't a negative thing. It's like you always put on good shows usually, so just make sure not to overpromise. It was like constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It wasn't a negative attack. It wasn't like fuck you and anything like that.
It was very strange.
And you can't edit things on Twitter. I make spelling mistakes all the time and then just delete the tweet because it drives me nuts.
Oh God, I make so many spelling mistakes. I mean, are you kidding me?
If you have to go ahead and do that, forget it.
I mean, a lot of people make spelling mistakes, but I mean, like I make some. I just don't even give a shit. I just see them and I go.
Depending on what it is, if you can tell, then I don't let it eat me alive. But if it's something that's not evidently obvious, then I'll have to go back and delete it. So last week, AEW Dynamite with the Shaq episode brought in 934,000 viewers. This week, Dynamite pulled in 743,000 viewers, so down 200,000 viewers from the week before. And this is after the Revolution pay-per-view as well, so I was shocked to hear that. AEW, lost 200,000, while NXT drew 691,000. They only lost 1,000 from last week, so they're holding strong at about 700,000. That seems to be their audience right now, their retention level.
Right.
Both companies didn't fare as well as they did previously. We saw them go ahead and hit, where is it here? A 0.31 in the 18 to 49 demographic. NXT brought in a 0.16. So,
God damn.
Not great on either side from what they brought in previously.
Yikes! That's I mean, dude, they took a hell of a crash on the
losing 200,000 viewers after a pay-per-view is definitely surprising. I'm shocked, honestly.
Here's why
with how bad the pay-per-view ended, like it still wasn't an awful show. I mean, there were still some things to meritly go on. I guess I just didn't think their faithful fans would be that torn apart by it.
Do you think it was more about? Do you think it was more about how the week before had such a crazy book show and had Shaq, that there was probably like 50,000 to 100,000 people that watched that show that didn't even ever watch Sunday and weren't going to watch the next week anyway?
Yeah, but I figured they would get at least 800,000 here. So.
I would thought 780 to 850. I would have thought at least in that range, at least if not 880 or
exactly.
Hitting another 900 maybe. I mean,
and they had nothing really advertised for this week immediately.
Yeah,
or in the long run, it was only like immediate the day of on the Wednesday. You're like, oh, Christian Cage will make his debut, and now we're going to get this match and that match. But it took a while to really form into what's going to happen at Dynamite. So
wow. Well,
not really having anything big advertised, I think, hurt them as well. But coming off of Revolution, I'm surprised. Usually they have an increase after a pay-per-view.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take my dick out because you donated $50. You donated $50.
Holy shit!
Boy, I'm a rich motherfucker.
Oh my God! Right
Chris
off the bat,
tipped $50. Hit for a few hundred on Keno. Thought I'd throw some your way. Also, the NXT main event last night was awesome.
Wow.
Holy shit. Chris W., thank you so much.
Thank you to Keno.
Yeah, really.
Chris W., oh my God, dropping a bomb to begin the show. Holy
Gamble
shit.
away, baby.
Wow, Chris W. Chris, thank Gamble away. I go keep gambling, Chris, until you hit $1 million.
Smart gambling.
Oh my God, Chris, thank you so much, bro. Holy shit. Wow.
Congrats on your good luck.
I was playing the $3 donations from last night that didn't play. And this guy drops a bomb. I didn't even see it. I love that because sometimes I see it and I'm like, okay, that's coming. But I had no idea that was there. So thank you, brother.
It's nice when it surprises you.
Yeah, it does. It does. Half the time it does. Other times I just get excited when I know it's coming.
Juan, Raw was a 1.83, I believe. 1.88 or 1.83.
Wow.
So they've been at like a 1.81, 1.83, 1.88, like in that range for the past, I think, like 10 weeks now, it seems like.
Right.
And then SmackDown's been right at about a 2, mostly.
Yeah. SmackDown's been doing 2 million.
Yeah, they've been about a 2.1.
Thank you, Keno. Jake, we got to celebrate Keno tonight. We just got $50 because of Keno.
That's right.
Thank you, Keno.
That's some gambling luck right there.
Oh my God, dude.
Your palms feeling itchy?
Oh, I'm feeling sweaty and heavy. I'm ready to Debbie. Debbie.
Palms spaghetti toes.
Oh, look at this. Listen to this. Look at this.
Yeah, hit the beat.
Thank you, Keno. Keno. Thank you, fucking Keno. Thank you, fucking Keno. Now I got 50 dono. Thank you, Keno. Thank you. Thank you, Keno. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Thanks to Keno for his gambling. Chris W. gambling $50. He's won $50. Shout out to Keno. Thank you to Chris W. And all the gamblers out there. I recommend we can get this Ponzi scheme going really easy, everybody. If everybody in the JCS community here and everybody who watches Out of Nowhere, if all of you guys go out to all the bars, to all the places, to all the joints, to all the scratch card machines, to all the scratch ticket places, and everybody just every week gambles to no end, right? Besides being a patron and besides dropping them, you gamble to no end. Somebody in the community is going to hit $1 million or $10 million, and we're all going to be rich, all right? If we all do it. The only thing is, like, if you hit
it will
on
happen.
it,
you know.
Yeah, it's
you tell 3 people, and those 3 people will
tell 3 people. They tell 3 people, and it's like a handshake. Like, there's no agreement, right? If you win $50 million, you don't owe a specific amount, but I mean, there's like 700 to 3,000 of us that you have to split it with, and it just right. So like, you keep $8 million, but you take $2 million and you split it up. Yeah, it'd be great. I'll do it if I hit on it. If I hit on it, I'll go live. I'll just give money away. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be funny, Jake?
I've always wanted to do that.
Give money away?
That we said we would just, be able to like, go around. And this is years before streamers were donating huge. You and I did that podcast where we said, wouldn't it be great if we were billionaires just to go on like Twitch back then and donate, crap tons of money?
No, what would be funny is if I became a billionaire. It's like if I became a billion or 800 million, right? I hit the jackpot, $800 million. And then I would just spend the rest of my months, because I'd eventually leave, because I'd be like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go relax and I'm going to do one show a week. But for a while, I'd be so excited with all the money. I'd be like, I'm giving away $10 million on my channel. And I would just take phone calls and like give away money. Be like, hey, who's this? Like, where you win $1 million?
Joe now has 500 million subscribers because he's giving away $10 million.
Yeah. And then I get killed and people kill my family and take all my money and everything. Yeah, because that would be bad. I'd probably lie and say I wouldn't say like, oh, guys, I just won $800 million on Powerball. What I'd do is I'd say like, hey, I won $5 million, and I'm leaving.
I think you have to disclose it. A lot of places,
really?
Most states, you have to disclose that you won. That's why they have people go through lawyers, and the lawyers.
I wouldn't say it on my show, though.
I their trust name and whatnot.
I wouldn't say it on my show, though.
Oh, yeah, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, I think a lot of states you have to disclose, which sucks. I think that's terrible. Because then all the family you never knew about comes out of the woodwork.
Just the whole community. That'd be so funny, man. That'd be just hilarious to do that as a show. You've won, Nancy. Like, I'd be like Mr. Beast, but like psychotic. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. But anyway, so AEW technically still beats. They beat NXT still. Are you surprised that the NXT number went up?
It was only down by 1,000. No, I can see them being pretty much at that 700,000 level for now. That seems to be NXT's like faithful audience at this point in time. That's kind of just what they have, and that's their like faithful contingent. And I imagine they will do much better on Tuesday nights if this does actually follow through. I genuinely feel like they will go ahead and improve in the ratings. And what we're hearing now from Dave Meltzer is that there's a lot of things in play. The NHL deal is really what's holding everything up at this point in time. NBC is paying 3.5 times what they were paying before. And even though the NHL is getting lower ratings, they're still having to pay that much more to keep the NHL. So with those lower ratings, it's still having them, to pay more to fill up air slots because they need things to play on network and cable television. So they're buying up more of the NFL, NHL, NASCAR, things like that. All the licensing deals are being signed further. They're locking things up for longer. And one of the things that they're seeing now is that NBC is in negotiations with the NHL. The Wednesday game is going to go with a different package, not the preferred package. So if NBC gets this,
dude, that'd be a great
Wednesday game.
That'd be a great name for a wrestler who is like the new Val Venus. The preferred package.
The preferred package.
Yeah.
So basically, if NBC gets the Wednesday game, NXT has to move. I guess it was already agreed ages ago when they went live on USA Network that if anything happened with the NHL, they would have to move. So it is set to happen, but it's not definitive at this point in time, I guess, is what they're really saying. But more than likely, they are moving to Tuesday nights. It seems like that they've already got themselves prepared to make this change post WrestleMania.
Vince McMahon's like, if you do this, I'll make sure that SmackDown gets all the cool shit. Swear to God.
I honestly think it'll be good for them because this way they can go ahead and garner more of a larger audience. There's not that many people watching Impact, obviously, even though AEW is trying to help bolster those ratings. Realistically, you would see them probably stay at the 700,000 range, plus whoever watches AEW that would like to tune into NXT could now have to watch that without having to, watch it after the fact. So I think they'll be closer to like the 850, 900,000 range on Tuesday night.
That makes sense. I mean, I think that...
And I think AEW is going to benefit greatly as well. I think AEW is going to gain that 200,000 to 300,000 as well because there's not going to be that competition.
Yeah, WWE is trying to cockblock them, and now, I mean, they're going to be left to their... It's going to be really interesting to get a fresh sample now of what AEW can do without... I mean, I would expect the AEW ratings to go up at least 50,000 to 100,000 people, so on average. So for the three...
Oh, I would say even more than that initially.
Really?
I would say the initial jump would be about 200,000 because anytime they're not going head to head, it's usually about a 900,000.
Yeah.
So you gain that 150 to 250,000 viewers.
Wow.
That's typically what's happened in the past. NXT gained about 150, AEW gained about 250. So unopposed, I think 175 to 200,000 is the safe bet.
Damn, son. That's crazy.
That is. One other thing that I heard today that's pretty crazy is WWE might actually lose the rights to the name Dean Ambrose. Apparently, when they went ahead and made the trademark for it, they never properly maintained the rights of the IP of the character. You obviously have to renew the trademark. So that's, easy enough to do when your performer's using the name and they're still under contract. But because Dean is no longer there, he's Jon Moxley now, WWE needs written consent from Jon Moxley to do this, but they never got written consent, and then they renewed the trademark. So basically that's illegal. So now it might be reversed, and the trademark office requires written consent from Jonathan Good, which they never received. WWE failed to identify this in their initial filing, so they made it as if they got his permission when they didn't.
Wow.
So WWE lied, got in trouble, and now they might lose the trademark, and it might go to Jon Moxley. So that's pretty cool. If he gets the Dean Ambrose name, that would be great for him because anything sold with the Shield in it, and WWE would have to pay royalties directly to him.
But how would they not get it first before him?
I think there was something where he
Wouldn't
had
he
it
just
initially coming in, and then WWE acquired it. And I have to read further into this, but
I don't see. That's going to be tough, I think. But.
Yeah, I from what I see now is that he has a fair shot at acquiring the name. So
that's so weird. I mean, they don't want to. They probably don't want to do that now because now, I mean, Jon Moxley's already so known.
Exactly. That would be a detriment for both sides. So WWE may settle at a court, or there's options, but
Yeah.
But I don't think they outright own the name initially.
I don't think so.
that was the problem. That's why they needed written consent. So I think there's something about, in that they had something in
Shit
perpetuity.
bum. Oh.
It's confusing.
Joe, my Scottish brother, remember the meteor in UK?
The meteor in UK. Yeah, I do. Why isn't the donation popping up though? Hold on a minute. That's Vince McMahon. Yeah, I remember the meteor in the UK. Yeah, it just happened. I remember the big one that crashed through that warehouse too in Russia. I remember it looked like the same. We were talking about it as the same. Vince McMahon's nuts smell like money.
Oh shit!
Our
Long
buddy
time.
over in Scotland. Oh my God, Vince McMahon's nuts smell like money. It's always one of the funniest names ever that we've ever heard. So it's much appreciated. People have been asking about when I'm going to have the $9 or the $10 or whatever it is, the Brock Lesnar one back. I should have that back soon. I had to go through all this crazy stuff to make sure they all could work and I could play them all in the future and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, especially with me being able to fill in when need be. We had to limit things and change it so we could send files back and forth. And it was just a big process.
I'll have it all fixed probably within, we'll get it fixed eventually. I keep adding new things all the time. I finally added the Omega Bomb to the Super Chats and things like
awesome.
that. So yeah, people like when Bullsy dropped 200 the other day, it was like just a $100 one played or something like that. So it was weird. So yeah, I'm working on that. We'll figure it out. We'll get it going.
Step by step, you'll get it all
Joe.
back sorted.
Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation.
Yes, play donos from last night. I am going to play them. There's a couple of them. There's about 2 of them.
I'm going to feast myself.
Can't believe I missed
in
those.
the bunghole.
Play donos from last night tipped $3. I'd like to start the show by giving points to Jake. He is one of the only smart people on these shows and was competent enough to vote for Biden instead of the white supremacist cult leader rapist. Contrary to beliefs of idiots, the COVID vaccines work.
Damn, play donos from last night.
Yeah, they sure work. Look at the dead people. Play donos. Thanks for the $3.
I guess we didn't really establish this yet.
Did
but,
you just donate to Joe?
How we're going to manage the point system
Thank
here.
you for the donation. And
Is it going to be a sudden death at the end, or?
Well, we haven't even started the matchup yet.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to get Bullfrog on here first. Slappy Fez with the 333, dropping the 333. What up, Slappy Fez? He says it wouldn't read it for whatever reason. Slappy Fez, let's try this. You deserve it, Joe.
Did you just donate to Joe?
Thanks.
Thank you for the donation.
Yeah, he said keep up the good content today and screw Big Fuego Waterboy.
Why? He doesn't like him?
Myself in the bunghole.
He was all right the other day on the show. He was fine.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, he used to suck. I mean, but he's a lot better now. He hasn't been flip-floppy.
Holy shit,
Spirit Infinity Roy just dropped $17, and he said, out of nowhere, Spirit Infinity Roy! Oh, shit, man. Look out, Spirit Infinity Roy is rocking the cradle. Let me drop another. Here's the one from last night.
Did you just donate to Joe? Did you just donate
QA
to Joe?
Schlong.
Thank you for the donation. And because you donated, I'm going to feast myself in the bunghole.
Kashlong tipped $3. Joe, can you please make it an official rule that in order for Bullfrog to be eligible to compete for the Monetize This title, Bullfrog has to either beat Jake or win the points on a night prior to title night? Qualifying Friday's a good idea.
QA Schlong, or Q's Schlong, thank you very much. Yeah, I told Bullfrog he's got to get through Jake tonight in order to get a shot to monetize this title. He can't even.
Yeah, he kept saying, he's like, "I'll see you Friday." I'm like, "You retarded bastard! How else can I spell this out for you?"
Yes, it's Thursday.
He just wouldn't get it. It wasn't going through his thick skull.
It's ridiculous.
I said, he's like, "I don't want your belt." I said, "Good. My belt doesn't want to be near you either, but you're not going near the monetize this belt unless you beat me, and that's never going to happen."
Right. Well, thank you very much.
Thinks he's worthy? Yeah.
What a dude.
Duncachino?
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness?
I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Joe, what you rate this UFC?
This UFC? The one tonight? or like the one last Saturday. If you're talking about,
I'm assuming it was the one from this past weekend that you covered.
Gotta believe he's talking about 2 weeks ago. I gotta believe it's 2 weeks ago that he's talking about. If you're talking about 2 weeks ago, then I would say I think I gave it a bad rating. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10.
The fights weren't that great. Most of them were kind of just bleh.
Yeah, I think I gave it a 6 out of 10.
It felt exceptionally long, too.
Right. Yeah, it was just
There's
long. Very, very long. What did he say? JCS Foot Rub, man, thank you for the super chat. Good to hear from you. How you been, brother? Peace, brother. What's up? How are you guys doing? How you guys feeling about wrestling this week? WWE, AEW, there's some news to talk about. We got some stories, and
we got
Jake.
Quite a few things to talk about still, and it's crazy what WWE has planned for that WrestleMania week. You've got Raw.
Jake, speaking of planned, wait till you see what Bullfrog apparently has planned.
Oh, I can only imagine. But WWE has Raw, then the Hall of Fame Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday is NXT TakeOver, the 2-night Stand and Deliver. Friday is SmackDown. Saturday is WrestleMania Night 1. Sunday is WrestleMania Night 2.
Oh.
Monday is Raw, and Tuesday is NXT live.
God, it's going to be a friggin'...
It's 9 days straight of just WWE reviews constantly.
That's
with AEW thrown in there as well.
Oh, my God, no.
A WrestleMania, a TakeOver, a Hall of Fame, a Raw, and a SmackDown.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
If I have to work my other work stuff, job stuff, I normally used to take like WrestleMania week.
Off.
Yeah, like the whole week off. I'm going to have to, that's coming up quickly to be like, oh, I just started like a couple months.
I know I started yesterday, but can I have the next 3 months off?
Yeah, can I have the next 2 weeks off? Yeah, I'm going to need 2 weeks off. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just quit it again. I'll just lose another one.
Don't mind if
You know what
I
you
do.
got. You got me, baby.
What's my name?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your
The audience
friend.
doesn't hate me
Say
yet.
hello to my
Chocolate blend. JCS Foot Rub, thank you so much, brother. How you doing? How are you, JCS
Foot Rub chiming in again. Did everybody sign up for Peacock? Because the network is over. Remember, Fastlane's going to be on Peacock, not the WWE Network. If you're in the United States only, no more WWE Network. You have to sign up for Peacock. It is only $4.99 if you just want the WWE Network. But Peacock has a lot to offer. So if you're going to do the $9.99 and you like to watch, movies that you don't normally get to see and shows, it's worth the extra, like $3, $4. So if you're already paying $10 for the network, you might as well get your money's worth.
Shit, Bum. I'm going to miss the network, man. It was so easy to me. Hey, JCS
I
Foot
hate
Rub,
that they're
thank
moving.
you. Yeah.
I hate change like this. It just feels pointless.
Feels
but
weird. Like, can I get the Peacock thing on my Xbox? Because that's where I watch the network.
I believe there's an Xbox app.
Suck
I know
me
there's one
off.
for Roku.
Suck me off, JCS Foot Rub. Suck me off.
But speaking of WrestleMania, there's been so many crazy reports. Originally, Vince was going back to square one. Then he was blowing up the WrestleMania card. Then he was changing everything. And then he was revising everything. Apparently, none of that's true. It's still the same. He did have some revisions going on, but that was for the undercard. And a tenured member of Creative confirmed that Vince McMahon has finalized the WrestleMania card. While it's on a need-to-know basis, the card is definitely
Great
finalized.
weekend
we've
of
been told.
sports entertainment.
Oh, really? Wow. Wait a minute.
Hashtag UFC AU hash.
Danielson, thank you for the $2.99 super chat. A great weekend of sports entertainment. I agree. It's been a interesting week of
very
stuff.
busy.
Yeah.
A lot of nonstop action. But yeah, so all the reports that we heard about Vince telling superstars not to be told, the creative plans, I guess that is true. And him and Bruce Pritchard are pretty tight-lipped about what's happening for Mania. That's why a lot of the stars are kind of panicked at this point and don't know what their plans are. We're also hearing, I heard it before Adamant ever said it on Twitter, that Aleister Black may have been released quietly and it's just not been made public yet.
That makes sense.
I've heard this twice now before it was mentioned on Twitter, so I don't know.
Wow, that does make sense.
Could be a false rumor. I have no way to prove it. I'm just saying it's a rumor.
What if
Take
he
it
has
with
a
grain of
big
salt,
interference angle at WrestleMania to start some kind of new thing leading after WrestleMania? I mean, that's the only thing.
I actually see him and his wife, Thea, going to AEW. That's more than likely what will happen in a couple months. because she already spoke with Tony Khan, and if Vince found out that she was speaking to Tony, because that was on every single news site there is that covers wrestling, Vince, I imagine, would either punish or let Aleister Black go. I mean, they're connected, so if your spouse is speaking to the opposition, Vince likely isn't going to stand for that. She was already mouthing off, essentially, in Vince's eyes, by starting a talk about making everybody rally together, and he was not a fan of unions, obviously, or any talk of the sort is pretty much banned in the locker room. So it's not a great thing. But apparently WrestleMania is finalized. The creative is not being told, and allegedly Aleister Black is on his way out, if not already out the door. I believe that to be true. I can see that, and I don't know if AEW will do right by him. Look what they've done with Miro, but hopefully we'll see what happens.
I mean, kind of feels like he really is on his way out, because otherwise, what the hell is he doing?
Zelina Vega is his wife. So, yeah,
I mean,
Tia Trinidad is her real name. On a bit of sad news, unfortunately, Becky Lynch's father passed away today. She let people know on Instagram, so thoughts with her. That is very sad to hear. Unfortunate, news, and very sorry to hear that.
Nobody knew him.
Well, at least he was able to meet their grandchild, and
that sucks. Yeah, that's what really. I mean, at least
he got
terrible.
to do that.
Oh God, that just sucks. Like your parent to die right as you're having a kid.
Yeah. On a bit of lighter news, we saw.
Thanks for making me sad. Great. That's great, Jake. That's great. It's great.
Hey, I'm bringing the mood back up. Io Shirai, she defended her title successfully on NXT, but going forward, the plans are for her to face Raquel Gonzalez. Funny enough, months back, Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer had both said that it seemed like the plans were that Raquel was going to be the one to beat Io Shirai. Now it seems like, oh, look, they weren't talking out their ass. It seems like this is actually going to happen. So my money is where their mouth is at that point. I think that Raquel is going to take the title at this NXT Stand and Deliver takeover event before WrestleMania. I think Raquel is going to beat Io Shirai.
Wow.
That's my honest guess. And I think Io Shirai is headed up to the main roster after WrestleMania.
Man, I would have never guessed that she would be the one. But I mean, it makes sense to have this sort of beast, do that. And what's her face is already up on the main roster. The other big girl, what's her name?
Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, yeah. So Rhea Ripley's up there.
They had their rivalry before, and that was played out. And unfortunately, in one sense, they've done so well with Io, but again, there's nobody left.
They've
gone through everybody at this point.
Do you think Io Shirai? Do you think Io Shirai is going to do better because Io Shirai is has the ability to speak better English? Like she's not like goofy like Asuka is. Asuka's just so goofy that they're like, okay, be goofy. That's your character since you can't speak English really. Just be crazy goofy. But Io Shirai can do all these things and kind of.
I think she can handle herself better. She's done better so far, so I think she might have a better chance. It just depends on what story they give her going in.
Right.
I'm still concerned with what they're going to do with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I don't.
So some of the alleged stories that I've heard are just, as we said previously, nightmare fuel. It's awful.
It's throw up stuff.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. So, but we've heard, and what they did last night. So they had Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez be the first ones to win the women's tag team titles. Now, those women's tag team titles were supposed to be presented to them originally when they won the female Dusty Cup. Problem was, the belts weren't ready because of the pandemic. They were running late. WWE NXT wasn't aware that it was going to run late. So they just had them win the trophy. And then that's why they ended up not having those two beat Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, because they were having their own titles come in. That's the only reason they gave them the tag title shot at all, just to fill the time until their own belts came in. That's why they had that stupid Raw booking finish on NXT the week before that fans really hated. And now you see this garbage happen continuously with kind of questionable booking with NXT. This main roster booking they're doing was a bit odd. You see Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez, they're awarded the brand new women's tag team title belts, for NXT, and then they have to defend them and lose them 40 minutes later to a team that they beat in the finals to win the tournament in the first place. So it just felt randomly inadequate. Nothing felt fulfilling with this. He was like, oh, great, the heels are champs. They're going to go on a great tear. What are they going to do with it? Oh, wait, they lost. And who they lost to is the people that they beat at the finals. Pretty readily. It was just a disappointing victory there for me. So I didn't really like. I'm glad Shotzi and Ember do have the belts. Out of all people, I guess they'll do good with them. I'm interested to see where they go. And now that Raquel is not going to be in a tag team, she'll go for singles. So Dakota Kai might be able to do something on her own as well. Trying to look at the silver lining, but the booking itself, I wasn't crazy about.
Yeah,
really
a lot of
like
people were upset
with how they handled it.
Well, a lot of people said that Vince McMahon was to blame for a lot of these things, like this weekend.
Apparently, because that's how he wanted the women's tag titles handled beforehand and things of that nature. Yeah, I've heard this.
Right. That's crazy.
So, speaking of Hall of Famers, Terry Gordy's daughter is actually going ahead and receiving a tryout with WWE right now. Miranda Gordy is going into NXT for a tryout this coming Monday or Tuesday. So that's kind of interesting to hear. She's still green, but she's been working over the last almost 2 years and learning. So at least she's going to go into the tryout phase, but also the training as well. So we'll see what comes of her.
Don't say that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. We'll see what comes of her.
Speaking of coming, and staying off Instagram, Anna Jay underwent her shoulder surgery. That was successful. She's doing better. She's going to take some nice med sleep and take some time off. So we wish her well here. Hopefully she heals up and makes her way back pretty soon. Apparently she's looking at least 6 months out from here. So
what?
Hopefully she recovers soon and does well.
Oh my God, man, that just sucks.
That sucks. Such terrible timing with everything.
Who's the other girl who's injured in NXT that I like too? We always talk about her, not Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox and her.
Tegan Nox, yeah.
Like all these, I mean, especially Tegan though. Like that just really kills me, man. I don't know how much her ACL and stuff can take any further. You know what I mean? Like it's really not much more that she's going to be able to handle.
This is one of the things I wanted to bring up, Joe.
Oh, well, hold on for 1 second. We'll bring it up. Well, that's just JCS Foot Rub dropping $1. So thank you, JCS
Hell yeah,
Foot Rub.
JCS.
What's up, JCS Foot Rub?
No,
right,
that's a great dollar, But honestly, that's my worry with Christian because he was taken out of WWE with the concussion syndrome, and you just, his brain's healed, but it's same thing with Daniel Bryan. You have the same issues. It's the same worry. I'm sure he's okay, but just in my mind, does it just take one more wrong hit to the head and he's done for? I know it could be just one more blow for anybody at any time. One concussion can take anybody out of the game. But with him being so susceptible and being forced to retire, it just worries me. So hopefully he is.
You're talking about you're worried about Sting. Is that what you just said?
No, Christian.
Oh, Christian. Oh, who gives a shit?
So that's kind of my worry.
That guy, his like watching him in the ring to me is probably going to make me want to retire.
I enjoyed Christian's matches. I know you're not a proponent of his, but I know he's not the most exciting, but he is a solid performer. He does deliver memorable matches in the sense that he does make people look good always. He was always able to elevate whoever he was working with.
Maybe I still haven't watched those matches that what's his face.
I would go back and give it another shake.
I just remember I watched a lot of them and I always thought just ugh.
He always managed to make whoever he was working with look good.
Who?
Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, Booker T, Benoit, Goldberg, you name it.
I don't remember that. Him making people look good. I just don't remember that.
He really did.
I want to believe it.
You think back to the times with Totally Awesome Edge and Christian stuff and the benefits of those with flash photography and how over they were with the crowd, and then them being heels with the kazoos, and he had a ton of charisma.
I hated that kazoo shit.
But you were supposed to hate it, so that was the point.
I don't know, man.
They were supposed to piss you off. That's the same thing with Maki Ito that people are saying now. I was kind of getting into it with Matt the Misfit before because he's like, I don't think people understand Maki Ito is supposed to be terrible. I said, I get that. And that's what I was trying to explain.
He's like, she's like Jillian Hall, but that was terrible. No, like that, but you can't, I actually don't mind.
She's supposed to be a singer. It's supposed to be.
I don't care about that. I don't care. It's the microphone shots that I care about.
Yes, that was unprofessional.
Her microphone shots were so bad. Problem. Like first of all, you don't hit someone in the top of the head because the top of the head fucking hurts. So you take a microphone and you hit them right here on the hard part of the skull. And you can go boom, and then when you hit him boom once, then after that she could have done the fake shot with the microphone, and she could have sold it. Instead of boom, like sort of, and it didn't really do anything, and then she went, oh, let me do it again. Oh, let me try a little bit again, and then now I'm gonna stamp you like that, like pretend to just stamp you.
It was embarrassing.
How weird is that, brother? Like, so weird.
And like I said,
man.
it doesn't mean it's entertaining because it's supposed to be annoying, but the actual green in the ring actions is what ruined it for me even more.
How about
it wasn't
the
as you
Discord
said,
is
just
loaded.
the annoying
Guys,
audio stuff.
Guys on Discord, we will get there in a little bit. We're just trying to get through all the wrestling stuff before we get into the bullfrog shit and all the shit that's
Exactly.
going on.
When we defend the title
Big
shortly,
liar.
we got some bombs
Scumbag.
going off and real bombs here, unlike AEW Revolution. But
right.
AEW, like we said last night, they have a slamming card for next week, as they're saying.
Bring it on, baby.
For St. Patrick's Day.
You want to take a dick? Ah! You know, Jake,
Jake taking on Penta. That's a dick flop mismatch.
Jake, we really got to, before we I really got to do this. The other day, I got to cut all the funny moments, and a lot of people weren't here during the show. And anybody that went home early last night and missed the end of AEW review, some really funny shit went down. Like, it was really funny.
A little crazy.
Can I play those clips real quickly because people might have missed them?
We have to get into it.
All right, real quick.
Classic.
So, Mikkel called. And we will talk about everything, but Mikkel called, and you all know Mikkel. He's got cerebral palsy. He's got a disability and stuff. And I was kind of playing heel with the belt, and I will continue to do so. But the bottom line is, I was going to cut into him, and then Jake overstepped the bounds and dropped the best line ever on the guy. And then on top of that, it just got worse and worse. Let's go listen.
What's going on?
Nice.
Glad to have you back on here.
I might get to watch it tonight. That or I might. You're gonna come for me. You're gonna come and take this. This is where Miguel says he's gonna take my belt from me. Okay, he says he's gonna take my belt. Oh, from me.
Oh,
You're gonna take this belt from me.
Yeah.
You're gonna come take this belt from me. Don't make me cut a. I don't want to have to cut a promo on you. I don't want to have to cut a promo on you. Okay.
God already did.
Oh my God! I hate you, Jake, because I was gonna do it. Oh, you son of
He's
a
such a
bitch!
good
You took
sport.
my heat. I love Miguel.
That's why we love him.
Oh my God! You fuck.
He's hit me with some few zingers before too, bastard. At least Michael knows we love him.
Oh my God! Now he's flipping out. He's flipping out now. This is what they do now. They just lose control, Jake. This is what they do. This is what they do, dude. What the hell's wrong with me? This is what they do. Shout out to Chris W., who is the top dog right now, by the way. This is what they do. What a dickhead I am.
Top dog,
just start losing control and slam. I mean, I am a fucking idiot, but this is what happens, right, Mike?
Oh God! Now.
Oh my God! I give you this, Mikkel. Mikkel, if I gave you this belt, you wouldn't even be able to hold it, Mikkel. You'd drop it more than Drew. That's what you do. Oh my God! Oh, look at you getting real shit now, Mikkel. Oh my God, brother! I'm gonna. And what happens next is I put AJ Adams on the call because AJ Adams all show was like furious. Put me on. I want to be on the show. Put me on. I want to be on the show. And
he was dying to get on.
I put him on, and I go, cool, I put somebody on. I need to take a break for a second. I've been yelling all this shit. So I'm sipping water, and I'm literally sipping water, and then you'll see what happens. I'm going to squeeze your head until the fucking neurons work. Squeeze your head until the neurons work, dude. Oh, listen, Mikkel, I love you, brother. Good. Come back. Monetize this Friday night. Friday, I can see you.
Shit.
I can
Look at
see
that.
you.
He's telling you can't see him.
The whole neighborhood can see you. Okay. Listen. We'll see you Friday night, Mikkel. I love you, brother. I love you, dude. I love you, dude. Hey, AJ Adams, what do you got, AJ? What's up, man? I lost it, dude.
I was choking.
That's not Mikkel. That's
you, and I was choking.
It's not Mikkel. It's fucking AJ Adams mocking him, and that's why I at first I thought it was just Mikkel saying bye, and then I realized
it was him talking. Yeah,
it was fucking AJ Adams mocking him, dude.
I didn't know he was in the Discord yet. So when I clicked
neurons
in,
work,
and then I saw.
No, listen, Mikkel, I love you, brother.
Like, oh my God,
come back.
That's great.
Monetize this Friday night. Friday, I can see you.
Shit,
I can
look at
see
that.
you.
He's telling you can't see him.
The whole neighborhood can see you. Okay. Listen, we'll see you Friday night, Mikkel. I love you, brother. I love you, dude. I love you,
Much
dude.
love, Broski.
Hey, AJ Adams, what do you got, AJ? What's up, man?
I really
That's
didn't think that was
messed up.
AJ talking to her.
Oh my God. Oh, come on, dude.
Fucking savage. We're all going to hell. You just made sure we have a bus ride there.
Oh my God.
I opened the door. You filled it with gas.
All right. Come on, man. What the
Jesus.
fuck?
Hey,
Fuck,
just hear
dude.
it dying.
I get him. You know, AJ Adams is half white, half black, which means he's double savage.
That's right. He's an ice cream sandwich.
Dude, he's laughing right now like a fucking mongoloid. You hear that? Oh, oh. You know what he sounds like when he's laughing right here? He sounds like one of the aliens when they transform into alien form in Galaxy Quest at the beginning of the movie. When they, when they transport and they forget to put their generators on. Yeah, and they're like, oh, that's what he sounds like right here. Fucking AJ Adams' voice just went to a different octave I've never heard from him.
What a reference. What a movie.
I mean, that's all I can think of is anyway, whatever. That was hilarious last night. Let's go to the donos real quick. Shit bum. Shit bum.
If that wasn't the most lackluster explosion ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it absolutely was. It was hilariously stupid. I mean, by the way, I showed it to Leah because, it's always fun to show stuff to Leah.
Yeah, you said you were telling her about
But I had to force her to watch it because I'm like, please watch this because I had to show her some of the real shit so then she could see it not explode at the end. She goes, yeah, that's pathetic. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah. But also then that I showed her all of that so I could show her the Titanic version and the fart version. And she fucking died at that. That was pretty funny.
Danny and Courtney, I showed him. I was like, this is how the death match happened in the 90s. So I showed him the huge ending explosion.
Right.
So then I was like, all right, you got to see what happened to John Moxley and how he got hurt really bad with this. So they're like, oh, so they're watching intently. And Courtney was like, what happened? Like she was so disappointed, confused.
You want creamy goodness?
Oh shit, James Mesner. What's up, James?
I'm usually very positive on this company, but wow.
Yeah, he's not too happy about it. James Mesner. By the way, I'm going to get to almost everybody on hold right now if I can. Almost, maybe even everybody. I don't know.
We'll get to everybody.
Yeah, everybody,
we're here, baby.
Everybody be on hold, and
that's why I wanted to start a little bit early, so we can get to everybody and get to all the news. And I'm going to keep blowing through the little stories quickly. Paul White said that when he messed up the word for the pay-per-view, he called it. He didn't call it revolution. He called it evolution instead of elevation he was thinking of. He went in the back thinking like, oh, my God, I'm so ridiculous. I made such a big mistake. I just tongue twisted myself. Nobody jumped down his throat. Nobody called him stupid. Nobody was upset.
Why would anyone call a legend like him? They're not going to call him stupid.
But he was used to getting the Vince treatment, basically, is what he's insinuating here.
Yeah. Vince would be like, what the hell are you doing?
The backstage environment is so positive and supportive, and it sounds like a gay love fest where everybody's got their tongue down each other's throat at this point. But everything's magical, rainbows, and unicorn in the back of AEW.
Oh,
WWE is just a torture slog.
AEW is going backwards, SMH.
AEW is going backwards. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think AEW is going backwards? And also, who's better, Bullfrog or Jake? We're going to find out tonight in a few minutes when we take calls. He's sitting on call, fighting with people on hold right now. Scooter the U Smith for the $2. Thank you, Scooter. Good to hear from you, brother. How are you? Nice cat eyes you have there, by the way. Really yummy, as people said in the chat. Very yummy. It's a creepy thing to say, yummy, about that, but hey, listen. Yummy. I'm on board, brother. Okay?
So, yeah, Paul White was just very surprised. And he also shared another story. He said when Vince didn't want to hear you talk anymore, was just shutting you down, the key phrase he'll say was, I'll take it under advisement.
I'll take it under advisement. I've heard that, Jake.
That meant shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
I'll take it under advisement.
You can't recover from this. WWE is still the king. Can't wait for Boomer Cornette to crap in this.
Yeah, he is definitely going to well, he's already crapped on it. I've already heard it. I wonder what if you mean Wednesday, though, then you're right. Yeah, I haven't heard that. James Gentry. Man, James, what's been up, dude?
I'm curious to hear what he says of the reaction, but he basically then said the same thing that I was trying to say was I was worried about it. These things don't work well. They sold it as real landmines, and that's not what they were going to deliver, and trying to sell it as an explosive death match. You're saying somebody's going to die, and then they don't deliver on that, so that was my worry. That's what I was hesitant about.
A shit bomb.
A $10 shit bum.
Easily the worst PPV that you have put on. That ending was the best summary of this PPV. Total joke. None of this was worth the hype and the fans chanting refund was validated.
There's 2 donations going off at once.
Donation. Myself.
Yeah, Soundwave 92. Thank you for the $10. You're right, 3/10. I agree. It was a bad pay-per-view.
Damn. Soundwave said, "Total joke. None of this was worth the hype, and the fans chanting refund validated 3 out of 10. I'm serious." Yeah, and Soundwave, I think let's pretend the rest of the show was really good and just the end happened. Yeah, there would have been problems, but
Duncachino? Don't mind if I do.
I don't know.
What's my name?
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness?
Firebird, thanks for the $10.
Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Was that Firebird?
Tony Khan problem is he seems to want a big name to draw attention, but getting old stars, not even superstars who are has-beens and nobody wants to see.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a problem. And I don't...
That's the issue. It's not who people are looking forward to, and that's what I'm saying. So now Christian's going to be going against Kenny, but I don't imagine he's going to beat Kenny, and the program will be, first it's going to be Moxley and Kingston, which I'm happy they're going to team up. Sign me up for that. They're going to be taking on the Good Brothers. All right, whatever. It'll be a good tag match, I'm sure.
I really hate this cause I love you so, pensive face.
Yeah, no one wants to see them do poorly. It was just really upsetting. So,
right.
Thank you, James Mesner.
What up?
We were all disappointed. It was hilarious and angry and angering, I should say, and just really disappointing that it turned out that poorly. But it was a crap ending to a shitty idea.
Yeah,
but honestly, so we'll see Moxley and Kingston take on the Good Brothers. Kenny will get involved, so then we'll see Christian team with them, and it'll be a 6-man tag, 3-on-3, and then from there we'll see a singles match happen after Kenny probably wins the Impact title.
Oh, so God, I can't believe he's going to have all these belts, man. That's going to be crazy.
Shit,
if he doesn't wear them on all the shows.
This felt like Hell in a Cell 2019 sucked.
Yep. And that's the thing. They can get past this. Fans will forgive, but they will never forget. This is something that, is marred forever in the history books.
I don't know where these fucking donations are coming from. I don't even see
Some of them are replayed from last night, but...
Are they?
A couple have been.
Because I don't even recognize these on the sheet.
Yeah, a couple of them were from... I know Firebirds was from last night, so...
I see one from him today from 19 minutes ago.
Okay, maybe that was... not. I thought it was the same, but...
Oh, dude, I'm all lost on what is happening.
I thought it was old. Maybe I'm confused, but...
I'm confused as shit right now. I don't know what's happening.
He thought it was old too himself. So.
I think...
Did you enjoy AEW Sparkle? I mean, man, sex under fireworks is one way to end the show, I guess.
Isn't this from the other day?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I believe so.
I think they're doing that thing on Streamlabs where shit starts playing over and over again forever.
I think so.
That is weird. Hold on a minute. Let me just turn off the alerts. Something is fucking crazy wrong. Something is really wrong with Streamlabs right now.
That's not good. We were backed up already.
Because that happened one time and it was a fucking nightmare.
And JCS Footrub says his card was hacked, so some strange stuff is happening as well, he says. So
no. Well,
not good.
That's weird.
Well, let us know about that more. Hit me up on Twitter if you need to.
I mean, the donations are coming in.
We'll see, but...
also,
no one was upset with the wrong name of the pay-per-view, and Vince's, I'll take that under advisement, means shut the fuck up. I thought that was funny.
That is funny. These are from last night. What the hell is going on?
Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Yeah, you couldn't get Jeff Hardy or Edge, so they got Matt Hardy and Christian.
Man, I don't remember what we did last time to stop this from continuing.
I think we stopped it and then manually played the ones that were new. We hit replay and it...
Let me try to do that. I don't even know what the fuck to do. This has happened before, though. I remember when it happened.
I remember it did, yeah.
It was fucking weird when it happened.
While you're trying to work on that, Chad Gable, might be leaving WWE very soon.
Duncachino?
FDR kind of made light about that on Twitter, but apparently Gable's only got 2 months left on his contract.
You
So.
want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Even Piers Morgan is crapping on this show.
Oh. Yeah, this is really weird. Branulus this is from last night too.
Yeah.
What the hell's
Still
going on?
funny though.
This is really weird.
But Otis sent a happy birthday out to Chad Gable, and that's when Dax from FTR said, obviously you're not allowed to respond to me publicly for about 2 more months, but come on, I'm still your number one. And that was, a little joke between them two.
Right.
But it also kind of hints at, does WWE outright tell their wrestlers they're not allowed to speak to other company talent? Because he said right there, I know you're not allowed to respond to me publicly, to Chad, who's in WWE, Dax, and AEW. So I could imagine with how WWE controls everyone's social media so tightly now, they're not allowed to do other third-party things. I'm sure they're limited on who they can and cannot speak to. I think the only exception was when Brody Lee passed away. WWE thankfully did the right thing and allowed people to interact sociably. So.
Right. Yeah, because that would have been messed up.
That's so messed up that they can't respond to people on Twitter because they work for another company. That's awful. And Firebird said that was from Sunday night. So,
yeah, they're so weird, man. Like, but I get I sort of get it. What Vince's pettiness? Like, I sort of understand it in a way, but then there's just another part of me that's just like, what? Like, just keep going with I'd rather. Like, I want to fix what's wrong with WWE and make it better and better and better. It's like, why don't you do that? I have to do that all the time. Like, dude, people start fights with me every single day. I get messages about something or this happening or the other thing or whatever. Like, if I stopped and fought with everybody who said something about me, it'd be like,
you would never get to sleep and do anything else.
Yeah, but it's like, why isn't Vince then, like, why don't they focus on, like, what they need to fix? Because there's so much shit that they need to fix.
That's what I'm saying. Janelle said, do they tell them when they can go to the bathroom and take a shit? Feels that way. It really does at this point. And I mean, they've got good things going on, too. That on A&E, we talked about previously how they announced they were going to have that 8 weeks of different biographies starting, I believe, in April. And I'm like, oh, that looks excellent. Stone Cold and Macho Man. They have a bunch of big names, Bret Hart. Well, now they have a new trailer out for WWE's Most Wanted Treasures, and the superstars are hosted by Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, and they're sending legends out to hunt for famous items like The Undertaker's hat, Mick Foley's shirt, things like that.
But stuff that was sold?
Memorabilia.
Stuff that was like sold or like stuff that's in the warehouse?
Stuff that was sold and is not in the warehouse, and they're trying to find it, reacquire it, or at least reconnect with it. And it looks really interesting. So it's kind of like a Storage Wars kind of feel, but it also has a lot of history of the memorabilia. So plus it's cool to see the wrestlers, some of them out of character, looking for, and they're giving you backstage stories and insight on what happened.
That's
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
See, like the Undertaker going and telling stories about his character. That's cool. So I'm looking forward to this.
I'll tell you about everything. I'll tell you about my private dildo collection.
Like, that'd be great.
While staying on the WWE theme, Booker T is not happy that Christian joined AEW.
What?
He says that he is an amazing talent. He's always been underutilized, and he really wished that he didn't jump ship because he wanted to see WWE do the right thing with him. Now that he did so well in the Rumble, he was hoping that WWE would do more with him. He was really disappointed that he went to AEW because he thinks so highly of Christian. He said there was nights where I'd be in the ring and I would be confused or not know what I was doing, and Christian would always be able to tell me, all right, you can do the spinneroonie here, scissor kick there. Like, he would always be able to guide me. He made everything so easy. He is the most underrated professional wrestler that this business has ever produced.
Wow.
That's huge praise from Booker T. And I've been hearing this from every legend wrestler alike about Christian. So
I think he's bitter. I think he said, fuck you, all this stuff with Edge, and I'm still just treated like some schmuckhead. All right, I'm going somewhere else. Fuck
That's
this.
what it seemed like, and now he's going to... I mean, he didn't lose in TNA, I guess, for a long time. Like I said, I wasn't watching then. I've gone back and watched the matches and some of the highlights, but I guess it was like almost 2 years or something that he was undefeated. I'm not a TNA knowledge historian at all, but I know some people in the chat might know better, but I think it was 2 years that he was not defeated. So crazy win streak there. They treated him like a big deal. And then when he went to WWE, you were like, oh my God, here's this massive deal. I felt like WWE was going to really elevate him. He got the world title and lost it 2 days later.
Unbelievable stuff.
Luke Rojas and I actually mentioned this on the podcast on
UK.
Patreon.
I fixed it, I think.
Hey, excellent.
I fixed it, everybody. I friggin' fixed it.
Yeah. See,
you know how you fix it, Jake?
How do you fix it?
You log out of everything and relog back in. That's all.
That was my second guess. Did you turn it off and turn it back on?
Yeah,
But yes, you can check out the first episode of Unapologetic and Completely Random on Joe's Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. You can see the link down below me right here. That's right. I said
Jake's podcast is up now. It's up there now.
First episode with Luke Rojas. It's wrestling heavy. The next one won't be all wrestling centric, but it's a lot of fun. Check it out. Some good jokes, lots of stories, and a lot of recapping with AEW's pay-per-view that just had to be discussed. So it's a good time.
Why did you delete my message on the chat? I was just saying how you were a bully just like JD. The reason I blocked you on Twitter because you talk too much crap about me. Why do you hate me so much? I just wanted to friendship you.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Wow, Ryan Satan.
You know how that's not Ryan Satan? Because he didn't ask to butt pump me. That's how you know it's not really him. I know it's not really you, Ryan. You didn't want to butt pump me. I know it's not you, bro. All right, bro. God damn, man, the donations are flying in. What the hell's going on tonight? Would everybody get their stimulus back or something? Chris W. Thank you, brother. Top dog right now. Yo, Ryan Satan. Go back to Hollywood and TMZ and blow Harvey or whatever you did. I don't even know what you do. But it's disgusting.
Duncachino?
You sicko.
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend.
Why was there no new Rock show? Yeah, I want to see the Rock. I love the Rock show. I'm on episode 2.
Cronin 69 me.
69 me. We're working on that donation. I got a couple new donations coming. That's got to be one of them. I'm just working on what I can get away with and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What works and whatever. We got to be careful with the whole YouTube algorithm stuff now and whatever else. And you know the deal. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like with that, I don't know, man. I love that. That was my favorite part of AEW. So the SJWs attacking them for that. Just shut up, people. People are just sick of you at this point. Just be quiet, stupid. Like it's like, dude, that's the best part of the whole show. What was your favorite part? Mark
Joe
Ito?
Jake, I'm 5'9" and I've been dieting / exercising / cardioing for over a year. I went from 198 pounds to 167 pounds. Do you think I'm fat? I'm asking because I just ate a bag of Lay's and feel guilty now.
Listen, oh my God, Skip Sheffield's dick, small dick. Oh my God, Jake. I mean, what are we trying to? Are you trying to make Ryback come and kill me? If you're new to this channel tonight, why would you not subscribe? If you don't subscribe, a dolphin will die. Okay, so please subscribe here so dolphins don't die. All right, you don't want a dolphin to die. Skip Sheffield's small dick. Thank you. I'm sure it's like small and stubby. Like small and stubby wins the race, you know, for him. But oh shit! Oh my God! There it is!
Ask and you shall receive.
I've been waiting for where the hell it's been. There it is!
Holy hell.
Super chat!
I hate bullfrog, but tonight I want an Reiki.
Whoa! And Reiki? Can you explain that word to me, Jake?
I think he meant anarchy.
Oh, because like Reiki is the like massaging thing. So I thought maybe this was like when you like
changed it on him and he meant anarchy.
Okay, because I thought
but he said I hate bullfrog, but tonight I want anarchy. So I don't know if that means he's voting for bullfrog. That's how I take that, but
he wants anarchy. Come
I think Red Comet Man's going to have to confirm that in the chat. We're not there yet, but we will have to count that after the fact for sure. That's a bomb and a half. So.
Red Comet Man.
Thank you, Red Comet Man.
Pretty sure he meant anarchy.
All right, that makes more sense.
little retarded, but aren't we all?
Let's give him what he wants right now, real quick. Let's put Bullfrog on the call. Let's give him what he wants. Red Comet Man, you make those tubby girls go.
It is a triple threat. We got to get D. Welsh in here, too.
What are you talking about?
D. Welsh challenged as well. It was a triple threat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this turned into an ultimate rodeo at this point, so I don't think
what is he talking
either
about?
man's got a shot.
All right, well, listen, we'll get it going.
I do have a shot. You're going down.
Oh, you think so, Bullfrog?
Well, hang on hold for a few minutes. Hang on hold for a few minutes.
Cashing in your money in the bank, and you couldn't even go ahead.
I put him back on hold. That was just a little taste. That was a little taste.
A little taste.
Hang on there, Bullfrog, for a few more minutes. Hang on, we're not ready yet. Got a few more things to do before we get it on.
I even tried to help him, Joe. I told him, wait, don't cash in yet.
I get it. I don't. He's a dickhead. I get it. We'll bring you back, Bullfrog, in a minute. Red Comet Man has to go up on the board as the top dog.
Red Comet Man. Dropping a huge bomb. Thank you. Jesus.
It looks like Zoo. It doesn't look like 200. It looks like Zoo. You typed on this font, you typed 200. Oh, no, it looks like 200. Okay.
Red Comet Man must be inebriated, so good on him, because we said a lot, and he just said yes. So I'm assuming he meant points to Bullfrog, but we'll worry about that when the time comes.
By the way, speaking of stuff, let me plug this real quick, everybody. Guys, I have, I'm doing training with lots of YouTubers somewhere else. If you guys want a part of it, hit me up and let me know. If you're
massively beneficial.
If you're a patron, just let me know, because I'm doing it for a certain tier on Patreon too. For everybody else who aren't in our community at all, people that are outside the community, it's like a lot more money. For you guys, it's like way cut in half. All right, it's just really about time is money is all. But I will do your thumbnails, I will do your video, I will do all this shit. You'll see all the shit I'm talking about. I'll play a little sample video at the very end of this show, way at the end when everybody's gone, and I'm just plugging it. So if you have a channel and you're working on it and you can't figure shit out and you can't figure out what's wrong with you, I'll save you a ton of time. I failed at YouTube for 7 years. I failed at YouTube. 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Failed. Then 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Success for 9 years as it rolled around in a different way. Different successes, different things worked, different things didn't work. The algorithm's dead on ad revenue now, but we've got Drew. Drew's channel right now is killing it. Robbie Hyde's channel is doing pretty good too, but Drew's done a lot of good stuff on his where he's like getting good ad revenue. He's getting better ad revenue than me. So
that he is. I can confirm that. Dude, he's doing quite well.
Unbelievable. The guy makes more money than I do in ad revenue every month.
I was shocked.
Oh yeah, I make $180 now in ad revenue. He makes like 1,000 or something like that. I don't even know, 500,000, something like that. Anyway, I'll tell everybody what Drew makes. No, I'm just kidding. It's something like that. It's not even know. But the bottom line is, we'll hit me up later. We'll talk about it later. If you have a channel and you're struggling, but you got to be committed and you got to be passionate, committed, and consistent. If you're not passionate, consistent, and committed, all those things, there's no like weird acronym that I have for that. I'm just saying like those are the things you have to do. I'm not even doing them on my channel anymore. I'm not doing enough. I didn't even put up a video today. It's so stupid because I'm so busy with so many other things. But if you are committed, ready to go, and blah blah blah, you can grow your shit from 0 to fucking whatever. I'll help you. You'll instead of trying to figure it out for 7 months, trying to figure it out for 3 years, like trying to figure it out like 7 years, like I did. Like I'll tell you everything you need to know that will cut fucking years off your time. You'll just be boom, like we'll be ready to go right from the beginning. Anyway, I'm obviously getting hopped up on this coffee that I'm drinking right now, Jake. So if my heart fucking explodes, Jake, you know what to do with it, right?
Yes.
Do you know what to do with it? No, I want no. Do tell me right now. What do you do if my heart fucking explodes because I drank this entire cup of coffee? You tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
Your heart explodes.
No, tell me what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do? You're gonna eat it.
I'm gonna go ahead.
You're gonna eat that fucking heart.
Well, no, I'm gonna sign in to your account. I'm going to end the live show. I'm going to get in the car, and I'm going to drive to your house as fast as I can. Because if I can get your organs on ice within 2 hours, I'm going to be friggin' rich.
No, you're going to eat it, brother.
I'm going to eat your heart.
Eat my
after
fucking
ruined,
heart.
I'm going to sell your kidneys, your spleen, your intestines, your dick. I'm going to sell your eyes. I'm going to sell your tongue after I use it to lick my balls.
You're fired.
Leah won't know you're dead because she'll just think you're still doing a show in the basement.
Yeah, you fuck. You know
so
it.
I'll get there
Red
before
Comet
she even
Man.
realizes you're dead.
You're
She'll
a
be
sick
asleep
son of a
playing
bitch.
WoW.
I'll fuck my wife in front of you, you fuckhead. I'll fuck my fucking wife in front of you. How
I'm
about
just gonna
that?
sell your organs, Joe. It's not sexual.
Go ahead and sell my organs, you cunt fucker. I'll
want
fuck
Leah.
my wife
well,
in
she
front
wants
of
to
you.
give me your kidneys too. I mean, she's got 2. I could take 1. That's another 50 grand.
I love you to death. I'll rape you.
Why Tony Khan is so pissed about the pyro at the end of the exploding death match.
Oh no.
We did exactly what his cheap ass told us to do by the limited budgets we had for the explosives.
The San Jose Jake, the San Jose Sharks referees were in charge.
Now it makes sense.
Oh my God, it really does all make sense now. Wow. Shy God, what's up? I heard you're drunk? Shy God, what's going on? He's not in the.
Of course, I take the belt after I eat his heart.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Shy God, if I knew you were drunk, I would have put you on, I guess. But he was on hold forever. He says he's hammered. Shy God, how much have you had to drink tonight? Explain. I want to know how much you've had to drink.
He said he
7
is
beers.
Destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, put me on, I'll make you money. I'm lit.
All right, Shy God, hit me up. We'll figure it out. I don't know though. We're kind of doing it on our own here though, without I don't know.
Crazy bastard.
Yeah, Shy God. I mean, he's I think right now he's playing stay-at-home dad, and he's having a good time probably.
He's having a good night. That's what I like to hear. So I teased the chat before. St. Patrick's Day, AEW. We got John Moxley, Eddie Kingston teaming up, taking on the Good Brothers.
And because you donated, I'm going.
I think it'll be good because it'll lead to the 6-man tag.
We saw that coming last night for sure.
Yeah, we knew that was what it was headed to.
I am gonna be a nice dude and let the kids play. Once you easily shove that 5 inches their ham and throw them to the curb and you find your balls. He'll be here, waiting, thirsty, hard waiting for you and your title. Don't be scared. It won't hurt.
I'm afraid to answer that.
Okay.
Firebird.
I think that's new.
Now, is his name Firebird or Firebird from Corrupted?
It's Fire.
No, I'm just kidding. We've known Firebird forever. I'm just joking. But that's kind of funny. But Bird's going to be a dad. He told us the other night on Monetize This last week. He's going to be a fucking dad, brother.
Crazy. Congratulations.
Holy shit,
again.
dude. I'm excited,
I said
man.
in the chat, but congratulations, bud. That's crazy.
Thank you to Firebird, man. And Red Comet Man is the top dog. Yo, Firebird, thank you. Let's play another one.
He said it so nonchalantly, too.
Will Peyton get a push? No. She is much better than Mandy Dana Nia in-ring. They get consistent TV time.
Yeah. That's a good point, Alexis Sweetass. We're starting to catch up to him. Alexis Sweetass, thank you.
Yeah. We saw Peyton's promo. It was decent. It wasn't knock my socks off great, but it was good, especially for the women's division on WWE at this point in time. Not in NXT, but main roster. We haven't had that many great promos or talk pieces, and she did a good job, conveying her emotions and sounding realistic.
Right.
She was believable. You could tell she's like, I'm better than 98% of the women, and the other 2%, I'll give them a run for their money.
Right.
Give me a chance or let me go because I don't want to waste any more time. Hell of a promo. Like I said, didn't knock my socks off, but still really good for what we're used to with them. She excelled there. Hopefully they do something with this. She should be going against Asuka at WrestleMania instead of Charlotte. Does anybody want to see Charlotte and Asuka again at another WrestleMania? That's a terrible repeat of matches.
Right. Do you think she's really could? Do you think that promo was her legit trying to shoot, or do you think that was like, yeah, say that?
I've heard yes and no. I don't know at this point in time. I think it was intended for her to say this. I think it was planned personally.
It wasn't as good. We heard this, she was such a great promo, and I listened. I was like, well, it's just kind of generic. Like, it wasn't that. I mean, it was good. It was, well, like, she said things well, but she sounded more like a Hollywood, like, reporter TV show talking, not like a wrestler. Did that come off that way to you? Because it came off weird to me. Like,
I felt like a wrestling promo to me, but I get what you're getting at. Like, but she's also gotten a lot of praise from people like Bully Ray and all the guys that busted open and a lot of podcasts.
I like her. I mean, I like Peyton Royce in the ring.
I like her too. Like I said, it was good. It just wasn't amazing, but I guess everything else has been so flat and bad that this really does seem rather stellar, especially when you consider Carmelo's promos have been so flat with Reginald and Bayley's ding dong hello. Like, Bayley's funny, but people she's working with often suck. Having to deal with Shayna and Nia, relying on them for comedy, it just fails, so I can't blame Bayley entirely. But yeah, Peyton delivered pretty well here, so I'm curious to see what they do with her going forward. I think it was planned, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe, maybe it was bullet points, but it was at least
I think it was intended, though. I don't think it was a shoot. I mean, maybe like you said, it was a part shoot, like a work shoot in the sense of like, go out there and tell us how you feel, but I think it was planned, so.
Right. Yeah, I think, I mean, it worked out well. I mean, I think it was okay. I don't think it was crazy good.
Biden's like WWE effing awful.
Yeah, I don't know how you could say he's a good. I can understand if you don't like the other guy, Trumpy there, but I don't understand how you can think Biden's a good person or a good thing. I don't understand that. DF Sports, what's up, man? I think they're all garbage. And that's why I stayed home and I voted for my dick. I voted for my cock to win. It was crazy. And you know what? You know what's funny, Jake?
What's that?
My cock won. In my alternative lifestyle, my dick won. It was crazy.
That's right.
Unbelievable, huh?
Gained 2 inches.
Yeah, went all the way up, man.
That's the benefit.
Hey, quickly, I want to shout out the producers, man, real quick. We'll cut the first half of them. I want to thank Pity Gang Brian C. for becoming a $25 producer. You guys can, too.
Hell yeah.
They're super important to fund the show because there's so many $1 patrons and $2 patrons. That obviously is awesome, but, in the end, it doesn't add up to a ton sometimes. So this little chunk of extra is super exciting and fun and keeps our shows on the air, just like the live donations, since YouTube hates me and they've taken away most of my ad revenue. So thank you to Pity Gang Brian C. for becoming a $25 producer today. Skittles, the other day, a bite-sized candy. Alan Stober, Ryan, I'm not going to say his last name, will be clipped. Ryan, Shell Brian, Luis Antonio Alejandro, J-Man from KC, Colonel Stutters, Jerome Spicer, Kevin Murphy, Tony from Revere, and my rear, Firebird 87, Cold Brew Crew, and I hope Tony's feeling better from his car accident and shit.
Yeah, hopefully he's doing better.
Thank God, man. I DM'd him a while back. We hadn't heard from him in a while, and he DM'd me the other day and said he was feeling better, but he is messed up, he says, kind of from the thing. But I was like, yeah, dude, I got the same thing with my head when my head got all jacked up too, for my hockey injury, but that's nowhere near what he dealt with in his first car accident. And then you tag on his second car accident that he just had. I can't even believe that just happened to the guy. And I don't know, man. It's crazy. If he was in the hospital, he wasn't, luckily, I guess. Wouldn't have been funny. I mean, they wouldn't have let me actually. I was going to say I would have shown up at his hospital bed. Imagine that, but they wouldn't let me do that during COVID, would they?
No.
Imagine that.
It would be funny.
Or I just go to the hospital and I'd be outside the window and have the nurse be like, Mr. Tony from Revere, get up and walk to the window for a second. And he walks to the window, and then I've got an acoustic guitar outside, and I'm like...
Actually, you know what? Not to cut you off, but I say no, but that's how they were able to meet my wife's cousin's newborn. That's how her family met her. They walked up to the maternity ward's window.
Oh.
She was born over the past summer during the pandemic. So it might be, as much as I say... I don't know if that was just special circumstance, but sure, go to the window. You can serenade him there. I'll bring the boombox. You play the guitar.
That's pretty fire, man. Yeah, the little baby.
Shit bomb.
Having a good time.
Play my latest post, trust me.
Yo, it's Botch Club. Instagram, Botch Club.
Gotta make sure we're not getting claimed there.
I just gotta make sure that it ain't a video. That's all. Because
speaking of Botch Club and their hilarious posts, obviously covering the stuff with Bobby Lashley the other day. Bobby Lashley having the title is a good thing, but I wish The Miz didn't have it in the interim.
Oh my God.
That sounds painful.
I don't have the balls. I've got balls the size of grapefruits.
Wow, look at this. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, Botch Club.
I've got balls the size of grapefruits.
That's Shotzi.
Look at this, look at this. Oh my God.
Dead.
Oh my God, dude. What the fuck, dude?
That is done for, Botch Club. Holy hell. Great clip.
Where was that clip the other day that somebody sent me? It was like a guy, he was like skating up a ramp, and then he like hit the top of the ramp and he just fucking ate shit.
He bottoms out, like it totally wipes out. Yeah.
Was that on Twitter?
I think that was on Twitter.
I gotta go find that right now because that was, we gotta play that. That was really funny. That was
hilarious.
I was gonna save it for monetize this, but and maybe I don't know, man. We gotta play your video too earlier. You're calling out Bullfrog.
Bullfrog and D Welsh, both of them. They wanted a little bit of this action. So
we're about to bring Bullfrog on a little bit later here, and
so WWE they treat their title.
Jake, wait a minute. I'm gonna play your
like
video.
A prop, Joe.
I'm gonna play your video here. Hang on a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Danny.
Oh,
see right there. You know what? That's my own flesh and blood. And she once, not that long ago, tried to take my out of nowhere championship.
Assault on his daughter.
That's right. That's my own flesh and blood, and that's what I just did to her. What do you think I'm going to do to Bullfrog and D Welsh tonight? Out of nowhere, this title stays with me.
Right, you're looking like Mick Foley here, kind of crazy.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah, losing it, baby.
You are
all cracked
losing.
out.
You cracked. Yeah, someone said you were methed out. Someone said you looked
Someone's
like
like,
you were
you're all methed out.
Did you also see that Tommy apparently, not only did he admit on Throwdown a couple of years ago that he shoves quarters up his ass on Throwdown a couple of years back, but
he did indeed. But now he found one.
He found one. Yep, and of course, just like in Tommy fashion, he didn't realize after all these years it was stuck up his ass. Another one fell out of his ass. But
I don't know where it came from. You know where, Tommy.
But here's the real kicker. I'll show you the real kicker in a minute.
Down below, and all of a sudden I feel something weird. I woke up and I was like feeling down below, and all of a sudden I feel something weird, and I'm like, huh? And I reached into the interior of my underwear, and
the interior of my underwear.
Find this.
Sounds like he's in court.
Yeah, right. He's like describing court.
I don't know how this got there, but it got there. It was weird, and I didn't put it there. Maybe I might have had.
He was milking his prostate, and then he tried to make change. He was trying to get 2 dimes and a nickel from a quarter.
I think this is from when he came on Throwdown 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. He admitted that when he was younger, he shoved quarters in his ass and poop him out. He said that, so it is not insane for me to think that this came out of his ass from when he was a kid. That's where it. This is not insane for me to think this. On Throwdown, he said, when I was a kid, I used to shove quarters up my ass and I poop them out. And if you don't believe that, go back and watch Throwdown. He said that on Throwdown, on my show. And now he's shitting them out. Is that a nickel, by the way? Is that not a quarter? Is that a nickel?
I couldn't really see what he was holding.
It would make sense if he doesn't know.
It was really small on my screen.
Oh, he's doing it for views. That could be true. Just using the joke from
using
my
the
show.
Story for attention.
Yes, that could be true. Because his channel's dead, so that could be what it is. 200 views a show. Maybe that is. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that is what it is.
The funniest part of the Cornette reaction to the explosion match was?
What's that?
Was in the comments section was Sean's view.
What?
He got hundreds of thumbs up with a silly comment he left. But of all people,
oh my God,
Sean's view was there.
I was shocked. Funny. And Cornette doesn't block him, but he's got me blocked, huh? I got a cool way of talking in the microphone. By the way, speaking of Bullfrog coming on in a little while here, I want to say Ballin' Ass made this GIF on Twitter. This was last night on the show when Bullfrog. So here's your new donation, everybody.
He was humping the couch.
Look at. Oh my God, dude! Look at this. Oh my God, dude!
Scaring the shit out of me. My God.
Hold on, we need some. This is going to be the new donation, by the way. So I want to thank, Mr. Sparrow for making this. Very, very appreciated that you made this. Really appreciate it. Listen to this.
Cut you like a knife.
Look at him.
Gift big on a wire between will and what will be.
Hypnotoad is seizing.
He's a maniac on the floor. And he's dancing like she's never danced
before. I'll fucking kill you, Joe Cronin.
Did you shoot me?
Joe, I swear to God, if you don't stop, I will shoot you, Joe Cronin.
Got a little flash dance in there. Gonna dump the water on yourself, Joe?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I think the real song would be better, like it'd be really toned up and tune it up and get it going.
Shit bum.
Good time.
Gatekeeper Joe's nuts smell like cheese. We need someone to donate under that name, huh?
Okay. Well, you just made it happen. Arushin Choo. Arushin Choo 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 Choo.
Arushin Choo 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 Train.
Arushin
Choo Choo Train.
Thanks, Aru, for becoming a $5 shit bum. You've been doing it for 6 years. Why not continue with your beast of a beard?
Apparently, Shell was excited by that bullfrog gif. That's surprising.
Oh, really? Like downstairs?
I guess so. That's turning somebody on.
I'm glad we
I was getting a little stiff, but
I'm glad we could turn somebody on.
The Hypnotoad's messing me up.
Much appreciated. Yo, Bullfrog.
What's going on, Bullfrog?
What up, brother?
D. Welsh as well. Coming after my out of nowhere championship.
Are you going to try to take this out of nowhere shit from him tonight? What's going on?
That's right. I'm taking that paper mache belt from his fat ass.
You weigh more than me.
That paper mache
No, I don't.
belt.
I weigh 235. I weigh.
And did you prove it? Hey, I weighed myself. What happened to you? You were supposed to prove it. What happened there? Remember?
Bullfrog
Motherfucker, I can put on a 42 waist. That proves my weight.
I like the chat just losing their mind. In my
Before
nuts.
you weigh a fucking fake liar, you fucking fat fuck.
Hey, at least I'm proud.
You
to
weigh
admit it.
235.
Oh, he weighs 335.
There's no way you weigh 235.
Well, if I'm 335, then I better buy bigger jeans then.
That's the problem. That's what we all keep telling you. You need bigger clothes. Keep flashing everybody on your streams. No one wants to see those man boobs pop
I
out.
can gladly take a picture of my waist size for you.
No, you know
From
what?
one big guy to another. No one
Please,
wants to do
no.
that.
He is a midget. I mean,
We don't want to see your.
like he's
we
kind
don't
of a
wanna see your
midget.
nasty shit, Bullfrog.
But you know, he's kind
Well,
of a
you wanna-
midget.
You want to
D-Welsh.
see my nasty shit? You like the
Hell
turds?
fucking no.
Oh God, I don't want to see that.
Oh well, she loves my turds. Oh baby.
You are a nasty faggot.
Oh,
I am a nasty faggot.
God.
Jesus. Getting down and dirty already.
To Joe?
Wow.
Did you
AJ's
just
chiming in
donate
now.
to Joe?
AJ's hair.
Thank you for the donation.
Thought we got this one. Michael is
And
smarter.
because you donated,
Michael.
I'm going to
Miguel
feast
is still smarter than
myself
Biden voters. He says.
in the bunk.
Jesus Christ, AJ. Wow. Okay. So Bullfrog, you really think that tonight you can take the out of nowhere championship off of Jake?
He thinks he's getting cocky because Red Comet Man gave him some points already, but he wanted a little anarchy, whatever your buddy
I
said.
know I can't because,
anarchy. Leave it to your donators to go ahead and make just a few spelling mistakes.
So are you
right?
telling me that D. Welsh gets to be on this board too for some reason?
For some reason,
Okay.
he just managed
comes.
to
You ready?
weasel his way in.
All right. Fine. Are you really
Well,
doing
you're
that,
gonna come
Jake?
in your pants,
You're really
Welsh?
going to put your belt on the line with D. Welsh?
I am putting my belt on the line with D. Welsh. I am a man of my word. I
Wow.
always defend this title. Longest reigning defending champ.
Wow. We're going to find out.
And I'll
Yeah,
take the
you're,
deficit
you're-
with Bullfrog having the 200 points to stand. Even though it happened before we actually started. I'll count that one.
your paper mache belt.
What do you mean
is coming
200
home
points? What are you
with
saying?
me.
What are you talking about? Why does he get 200 points? What are you saying?
Red Comet Man sent in $200 for 200 points for Bullfrog.
Oh
That
my
was,
God. Are you serious?
That's what he was doing. He said, I hate
What?
Bullfrog, but he wants the anarchy, but he meant anarchy.
He
Oh
was
my
anarchy.
God. But you made that belt with your daughter.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it stayed
what
here.
Else, what else?
We
did
know
you
what the
do
community
with your
wants. They don't
daughter,
want.
Jake?
Are you
they do not
serious?
want Bullfrog to be the champion, Joe.
This is crazy.
They don't want
though.
D. Welsh to take this belt from me. They want me to hold
Jake,
on
why
to
do
the
you
title.
Jake? Why are you being a
Bullfrog.
child abuser to your daughter?
Oh
Because
my
she deserved
God.
it. She
What
tried
the
to take
hell?
my title. And guess what? She learned
Yeah,
a
but
lesson.
you don't have to be a child abuser.
I can't
There's no
believe that you're
abuse there.
fucking
I
calling
taught
Jake
her
a
a
goddamn child abuser right now after what you do to your
He
niece,
is,
you fucking
You
weirdo.
didn't see the video of what he did?
That's discipline.
Yeah, but
not
I mean,
abuse.
like, it's not that. I mean,
Well,
like,
that's abuse.
And
you're
guess
abusing.
What? You want to see
Duncachino?
abuse,
Don't
Bullfrog.
mind if
Wait
I
till you see what I do to you.
Dude, this ain't to
my
monetize this
Oh,
belt.
I'm
It's just a
taking it in my
paper belt.
boot.
It's just a paper
Duncachino.
belt, guy.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend.
More
Say
than
hello
paper,
to
it's
my
cardboard and
chocolate
paper
bliss.
mache, goddammit.
Joe, I'm ready to get high, feel nice
let
off a
those
couple
donations
beers
roll.
and finish Batman Arkham City.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping me get through this game with your show.
Hell yeah. Furry balls plopped menacingly on the table. Thanks for $5. That wins one of the top donation names of the year.
Hell yeah.
No doubt
One of my
about it.
favorite games, too. Honestly.
Unbelievable.
I got the statue over here. Like a
Really?
nerd. Yeah.
Rub it on your crotch.
Jake, what
Arkham
could
City.
you
Rub it
bring
in your
on
crotch
me?
right now.
I've already got investigation brought down on me. What could you possibly bring to the table? You
got
fat
an
bastard?
investigation
Oh,
brought
shit,
down?
bomb.
Was that an
I don't know why you would want to admit
Six-way
that.
number
but-
one contenders match. Gargats versus Welsh versus Luis Antonio Alejandro versus Mikel versus Bullfrog versus Casey is Raw. Book it for tomorrow night on Monetize This.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, D. Wells. What
No,
the hell?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Welsh,
want.
what's your fucking ego lately?
I mean, at least you're thinking of ideas, Luis Antonio. Tomorrow night, I'll monetize this. Jake, should I drink Tito's handmade vodka tomorrow night? Which, by the way, was purchased by my friend Bobby the other night, couple weeks ago when he came over. Bobby, he bought Tito's handmade vodka. So we get Tito's.
I think you need to.
Should I do Tito's or rum? I don't know which one.
I would say I would go with
I'll go with the rum.
You going with the rum dum?
I would say Tito's. Then you can sip it
Tito's.
slow.
You're going
That way. Now, the one and only Sith Negan wants to know if you're allowing double points for donations.
Okay, let's do it. But listen, Firebird just dropped $5, and he said,
"All right, I'm not that Firebird 8570 or whatever. I'm Firebird. Second, I can tell you won't take me serious. That's why the Pats did to the Giants. Good luck to you, brother. I'll get the last laugh as I'm holding your title in the air."
Wow, Firebird is coming. Firebird 87. Listen, man, I love you, Firebird. Don't make me go after you. I love you to death, brother, and you've been supporting the show. I love you to death. Please, I love you so much. We're gonna have to clash. We're gonna have to clash, Firebird. All right? I don't have to come after. Whoa!
Oh shit!
Oh no! Oh yes!
Motherfucker!
Yeah, take that, It's a good one, Bullfrog.
Oh my God! Yes!
Where's your glasses?
I want you to jam it in.
Jam it in my hole, Jake.
You're toast, Bullfrog!
Get that gaping asshole ready. You're about to
And again, and again, and again.
I want it jammed in my bunghole. Whoa, ting your
Fuck off, fat fuck. Kiss your hooks goodbye, Bullfrog.
What the fuck?
Negative Bullfrog.
Negative points to
Bullfat.
Wow, brother. Good night.
Well, who gives a fuck?
Oh, well, gives a fuck, he says. That's hilarious. D. Welsh, you genius. Oh, my God. Holy shit.
Again.
This
I
is
screwed Bullfrog again.
over.
Damn, why don't you want to screw me?
No.
Oh my God, I don't fucking swing that way, you motherfucker.
It's better than
You just
doxing
said
him.
you just screwed Bullfrog. Why do you want to screw me? I thought you was a gay. What the fuck?
Wants to screw you over.
I screwed you out of your title hopes.
What are your
You want to go after Joe's belt? You're not touching Joe's belt ever fucking again.
I don't know. Bullfrog
you
keeps
wanna go
going on
after
and on
my-
talking about how he's God, but if that's true and he's Jesus, we all need a lot more nails.
You want to go after my title hole?
Oh, Bullfrog.
What the fuck?
Jesus,
What?
Bullfrog.
What the hell?
Welsh wants to go after my title hole.
Wait, what did Bullfrog say the other day that was wicked funny that we were like, what the hell did he
Jake's,
just say?
Jake's sweaty bananas.
Oh yeah, it was something about bananas. Oh, here it is. Hold on, let me play it. I got it right here. This is weird as hell.
I'll get through you and I'll get through your banana.
You're gonna have to do it.
Because you need a banana.
It's to the mind.
You need me, Joe.
Oh, let me listen to that. Hold on, we gotta hear
Have
that.
that happen to me.
I'll get through you and I'll get through your banana.
You're gonna have to do it.
Because you need a banana. He still does.
I'll get through you and I'll get your banana because you need a banana. I'll eat through your banana because you need a banana. Like, what a weird, like, what the fuck does that mean? That was crazy.
Jake loves bananas. He has to get one from his fridge.
Well, yeah, because of the JD thing? Yeah, you're right. That's a good, I get what you're saying now. I think I get it. Well, right now, everybody's at 0. So right now, Bullfrog, you wouldn't be able to compete for the monetize this belt.
You're
and
back to nothing.
You're back to nothing, and on top of that,
And we know that's what happens when you get pregnant from pre-cum.
I'll tell you a secret, Joe. I don't have to prove a thing to you.
I'm not saying you do.
Jake or anybody, because I'm a former contender. I can compete for that belt anytime I want to.
Former contender, how? You failed
you
to
can't.
cash in. Christ, you're
No,
so
that's
autistic you
because,
forgot
some,
9/11, Bullfrog. We don't want to
No,
hear
that's
it.
because some retard told me to.
Oh.
Who?
Wow.
What retard? Why blame anybody else? Everybody else told you not to.
It was your
You can't
fault,
make decisions for
Bullfrog.
yourself.
Yeah, we
You
told
gotta
you
think
not
for
to do
yourself.
that.
Be your own man, Bullfrog.
We told you not to do it. I even warned you. I said, dude, don't do that. That's a mistake. Don't do that. I told you not to do it. I told you that. No, don't do it.
Did you just donate to Joe? Did you just donate to Joe? Thank you for the donation.
Oh,
And because
Wow.
you donated, I'm going
Well,
to
I'm
feast
still a former contender.
myself.
You're not touching any belt, Bullfrog.
Ooh.
It won't fit around him.
Points Jake. My brother is our wrestling
Hey.
king. I'll see you soon, Joe.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, Firebird. We'll go at it, man.
Thank you, Firebird.
Me and you will do it, brother. Me and you, Firebird, will do it. Jake, 10 points via Firebird.
Awesome. $21 is now double points I see in the chat. There we go.
There you go.
That'll
A little
be
bit.
the start.
Do you have a quat, Joe?
I got one. I'll pull up in a few minutes. This is just a little mini, I guess, a mini monetize this. Jake wanted to put his belt on the line, and
I told you I was challenged, and I am a man of my word. I always defend my out of nowhere championship.
Right.
Longest reigning defending
Let's
out
go,
of nowhere
Jake.
champion for a reason.
Your belt is a
You know our
joke,
plan.
Jake.
You know our plan, Jake.
At least I have a belt.
Yeah, at least he has one, Bullfrog. What do you have? A fucking goddamn bunch of pills?
I
in your
don't have a
kitchen?
belt.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, while we're here, we're talking wrestling here, and it's out of nowhere. Or we were talking wrestling until all this shit went down. Let me ask
I
you
still
this.
got wrestling to talk. Oh,
We still got
I'll
more
do it.
news. We can still more news. But real quick, Bullfrog, let me ask you this question. I want to find out more about you, about the inner Bullfrog, about how it works. Let me ask you this.
Workings.
Who is your favorite wrestler of the 1980s, Bullfrog? The 1980s, who's your favorite wrestler? Like we're in the 80s.
There's Macho Man.
Okay, beautiful. I think that's a good one. I think that's a good choice. Macho Man's a good choice.
I would probably say Roddy Piper myself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Oh, Duncachino! Duncachino!
Yes!
Stop punching my cock!
Right in the
That's all I got! Stop punching my cock! Stop punching my cock! Oh my god! Stop punching my log! Oh my god! Stop punching my cock! Oh my god, stop it!
Double points to Jake Gilbert.
Yeah, I think Ricky Steamboat's a great choice. Wow. Double points,
want
to
my
Well,
sparklers.
actually, that doesn't even count. He said Jake Gilbert. So who the fuck is Jake Gilbert?
He wants my
Jake, you motherfucker.
Well, there's only 3 people on the
But
board.
that doesn't count. He should say Jake DeMarco. That doesn't
Does
count.
count, you stupid
No, it
fuck.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It
There's
does,
actually
you
just
fat
Jake up
fuck.
there. He said Jake, so if you want to
No,
get technical,
it
it's
does
Jake
not
there's-
Welsh and Bullfrog.
There's
count.
only
Doesn't
3 people on the
count.
board.
He should've
There's
said
only
Jake
3 people on the
DeMarco.
board, Bullfrog. There's only
Shut
3
the
people on the
fuck
board.
up.
But
If
no,
you do look at the
Bullfrog.
board, it only says our 3 names. That's it.
It's
No
listen.
DeMarco,
There's only
so
3
it's
people
allowed.
on the board.
Well,
We don't.
why don't you go get your fucking
Thank you,
crocodile balls
Duncachino.
straightened?
It's Duncachino there.
Duncachino. Thank you so much.
Duncachino. Duncachino.
Duncachino.
Why don't you dox some more people, Welsh?
Duncachino.
Duncachino.
Oh my God.
Why don't you go dry hump to the fucking handicap parking spot like you did that one night on cam?
Oh, I'll be glad to. I'm horny for that fucking sign.
Oh, it's pretty.
The handicap sign gets me fucking horny.
Jesus Christ!
So city, we'll eat our own shitty in Philly. That's why our mascot looks like a
Fade to Black tipped $8. Gritty loves Jake. I love Gritty and I love Jake.
Aw.
PTS for Jake.
Wow.
Shut the fuck up, Bullfrog, you bang your niece, you fucking pedophilic cunt.
Oh.
Go eat some fruit, you fat pig.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Thank you, Fade to Black. Hell yeah, my gritty brother from
Wow.
another mother.
That was really too savage. I mean,
That was harsh.
I mean, I know
Holy shit.
let's leave the knee stuff out of it.
I wonder if you learned that joke from Welsh.
What's that?
What he just said. I wonder if he got that from Welsh.
He said, let me just.
Bullfrog, all you do is sit around, you drink a 12-pack of Pepsi every single fucking night, you have chips, you have Oreos, you have cookies in your goddamn refrigerator. You don't even cook yourself.
Yeah,
well, actually, speaking of being an addicted waste, going back to Jeff Hardy's worst moment in TNA back in 2011, the infamous, Victory Road pay-per-view.
Right.
We had Eric Bischoff talking about it the other day, and he said that he was so wasted, Jeff was, that his 12-year-old daughter could have knocked Jeff out.
Oh,
He said Jeff was making his way to the ring. It was an absolute miracle that he could even walk. There were two things that were crossing my mind that were happening simultaneously. My first instinct, because I was a heel, I thought I might, and this is not to sound tough guy, he says. He says, I'm not trying to sound like a badass. My daughter could have knocked him out. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm Mr. Tough Shit, but I really thought I should have knocked him out. He said, I really thought I should have hit Jeff in the mouth, and he would have dropped like a rock. He said, that would have been probably a better conclusion than what they got in the ring. But Jeff was so inebriated that he was surprised that he didn't actually overdose at this point. That's how bad.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of in the Scott Hall when Scott Hall showed up at Top Rope Promotions. He was kind of in that zone. But what Jeff had,
Just Incredible as well.
Yeah, Just Incredible. But what Jeff Hardy had, I think, going from, was he still younger? You know what I mean at the time, right? What was he, 35 or something?
Something like that.
33.
He was at a pivotal moment taking on Sting.
Oh no, he wasn't 35. He was probably 31 or 2 or something, right?
I thought he was 33, but I could be off.
Probably that.
So,
yeah,
pivotal moment for him. And surprising enough, John Silver was doing some talking this week as well, and he said that he thought he was fired when the pandemic started. Both him and Alex Reynolds thought they were done for because they couldn't travel because of all the restrictions.
Right.
He knew that they brought in Alan Angels and Preston Vance. Brody made his debut and then brought those two on as 5 and 10. And they said, all right, that's it. Those are our replacements because they go to Cody's Nightmare Factory. So that makes sense and we're done for. And he was shocked that they actually didn't get fired and they took them back as soon as they could get over the travel restrictions.
Damn.
AEW has officially, besides the speaking out movement, they've not let go of anybody due to a pandemic or normal just firings at this point. So you have to note them for that. They have kept every single person employed during the pandemic.
And even like people like, Big Swole, who's going to, got her issue.
Dealing with Crohn's disease, yeah, that's terrible. And obviously Anna's dealing with her surgery right now. They covered that. They are really good to their talent. I will say that much, seemingly so. They're taking care of medical, apparently, for a lot of people. They're helping them with other skills outside of the wrestling business. They're helping people continue their education or further their talents. Like some people are really good in editing, so they're helping them with that. Some people are good with PR side of things, so they're getting them involved in that part of the business. They're just trying to make them well-rounded so they don't have to rely on wrestling their entire lives.
And speaking of wrestling, let me go back to Bullfrog real quick. In the 80s, he says Macho Man was his favorite wrestler. Bullfrog, in the entire 90s, who was your favorite wrestler, Bullfrog, in the 90s?
Bret Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart. Wow. And more than Austin, more than HBK, more than everybody else, more than Hogan, it was Bret the Hitman Hart.
I would have said Undertaker, because if you're going through all of the 90s, 90 through 99 all the way, he was most pivotal for me. So
I think I'd go Undertaker for the time of like the late 2000s when everybody was gone, but he was here, because he was probably the only thing that was exciting to me then. But in the 90s, there was just too much stuff to choose. I mean,
there was, but like if I had, because like Austin's up there, but Austin only had 4 years compared to Taker's like 10. So in my mind, I would go with Undertaker because he did more throughout the 90s for me. No, Austin might have been like the higher performer per se.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can
it's weird
see
how
that.
my mind works like that. But
And then in the 2000s, I like Triple H.
Wow, okay. So Macho Man, Bret the Hitman Hart, and then Triple H.
Heels.
All heels.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, Hart was mostly face, right? So
Well,
I think he's more remembered as a heel. No,
I don't think so. I think he's remembered as the Bret the Hitman Hart, the good guy, fucking best there is, best there was, best there will be. He was only a heel for 8 months.
that's true. Maybe I always just saw him as because he was such a good heel.
Because it was so good. Yeah, he was so fucking good. I think the entire state of New Hampshire is full of garbage Americans.
it
quite
really was
frankly,
just such a standout.
me and Owen took a dump earlier today, and it looked better than most of you people. In Canada, our women are still sexy. Our women look good. And all of you hoes in New Hampshire look like fat mongoloids. Like he was, oh my God, dude, he was so hilarious when he would go just ranting.
Now, in 97, I liked NWO Hollywood.
But in 97, I said the 90s, though. I'm not going through every fucking year with
Yeah.
you. Jesus Christ. If I do that, we'll be here all
But that is
goddamn
true
night.
to think about, how some wrestlers are around for so long. Austin made such an impact, but he was basically so limited on his time in the ring.
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Fade to black. Fade to black.
Please stop punching my cock.
That's all I got.
Holy shit, what is going on tonight, man? This shit's crazy. Oh, my God.
I think you missed Shell's donation as well.
It's coming.
He started to play it still.
Stop punching my cock. Oh my God, stop it.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
Fade to black tipped $21.
Whoa.
Jerry. Oh wait, wrong show. Joe.
Oh.
PTS
fuck?
to Jake to quote -1 to Excalibur. Shut up, bullfrog.
Hey, what's up to Fade to Black? 21 points will go to
Why'd you
Jake.
come on the show and
That's
make
double
me shut
points
up?
still, Joe.
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
right.
Double points for that.
42. Wow.
Why'd you come on the show and make me shut up?
Ooh, look at
Doesn't
that.
have to.
Oh,
He
look
just
out.
gave me points to shut you
Wow.
up permanently. You're not going to be able to go for the monetize this title. Where's your plan? Where's your help? What happened?
Yeah, where's your help?
Where's your
I
backup?
don't need no help.
You're not going to be able to go for the monetize this belt if you don't win this bad boy.
You need a lot
I
of
don't
help.
want your fucking gay ass paper mache
Well,
belt.
guess what? You don't win this, you can't go
I
for
love
the
it.
monetize this title.
I love how you do this all day the other day. I want that belt. I'm coming to get blah, 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 blah. And now you're just like, and I got a big plan, and you'll see what happens to you, Joe. I'm going to take
Because
that
you'll have
belt.
me on tomorrow regardless. So I don't.
No,
need
I
to
won't. No,
take
you're not.
the
You're
fucking
banned.
belt.
No, you're
monetize
banned.
this.
You're banned on
from the belt.
I literally
I'm not
talked to you about this
because
today. I talked to you about this today, Bullfrog. You're banned on monetize this, dude.
You can't be there. I was nice enough to willingly
No,
accept your challenge
Joe,
for the title that
apparently
now
you're
apparently
missing
you
the
don't want.
point here, Joe. The Bullfrog character is banned on monetize. Says it's a whole new ball game.
No,
It's a whole new
paid to ban
game.
you. You're banned. It doesn't
Duncachino.
work
What's
like
my
that.
name? Duncachino. I'm a whole dumb fuck. Duncachino.
Just call yourself
My
something
real
different.
name is a whole new ball game, Joe.
That's
No,
all.
it
You
isn't.
can call
You're
yourself
not
whatever
gonna-
you want, but it doesn't change the fact that you're banned. So if I murder somebody and change my name, I don't have to go to jail.
Oh, my
it doesn't
God,
work that
Well,
way.
if you can somehow get away, if you can, Joe,
Oh, no, look at
mute him
this.
or something.
Oh shit! There it is.
Joe, mute him or something.
Please stop punching my cock. That's all I got. Stop punching my cock. Stop punching my cock. Oh my God. Stop punching
Bullfrog, you said you had a plan. What happened here?
I never said that.
Stop punching my cock.
Must be going crazy.
Yeah, you're losing some chromosomes.
Shell tip
We're not talking about you here.
$21. Double points, Jake.
Double points to Jake DeMarco coming in from Shell. The
Thank
woman,
you so much, show. Holy hell!
The woman with the finest breasts in all the community. It's coming in
So-
from Shell.
So, Jake, how many dick pictures did you send out to the community to get all these points?
Oh, here we go.
I'm
with those dick
married.
pictures.
I don't need to send dick pictures.
You know
don't
what?
need to
I
bribe
think you
anybody.
are the one.
Ask
I think you
anybody
are
for
the one that
anything.
DM me. Bullfrog, I think you are the one that DM me that shit. You
I
always
believe it.
bring
No, I
this up.
didn't.
Then why are you bringing that? You always bring up the pictures
The random
and
shit,
say
right?
about
See,
Shell.
that's
No, he
weird.
DM'd
That is
me.
weird.
This is
No, he
weird.
sent me pics.
This is really strange, dude. I'm sorry. Like, this is weird that you
Well,
always
I
bring
did
that up.
not send you no pitch. You're lying, scumbag. I did not send you
fucking
pitch.
you dirty bitch, you did.
You dirty bitch, you did.
I'm telling you, that's just very bizarre.
And I did
That's
not
weird.
send you no
Oh,
pictures,
come on.
Well, stop fucking lying.
I don't know, man. This is weird.
This is turning out.
Why don't you keep pulling your
Bizarre.
shit while I'll file a fucking police report on you? Why don't you keep fucking with me?
Whoa, you're gonna file
Your
a
ass
police
is on the
report?
fucking hot seat
You
with me
sent
still,
pics to me.
motherfucker.
You sent pics to Junebug. You sent pics to Gina. Who
No,
else can
I
read
didn't.
off?
Whoa. Well, we did find.
Oh.
We said weeks ago. We said on this show weeks ago that we think that was a troll account. We did say that live on the show, but
Yeah,
Bullfrog,
Roach is retarded
you
enough
are-
to fucking
but
believe
you
it.
are saying suspect things. I did think it was you at first, and then finally I was like, okay,
a lot of
boy,
people
right,
did,
well,
but we were trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
All right, I'm just saying, like, this is weird that you keep bringing up the DMs thing, and you did that with Shell and other people before. That's why I thought it was you, probably.
I'm not talking about DMs. You guys are. Who the
You
fuck is
just
talking
said
about
it. No,
DMs?
you just did it.
You brought him up.
Anyway, you're losing really badly right now. But then
You can't go for the monetize this title. The only way you can get on Friday night.
I'm not gonna fucking.
Do you want me to rewind it? Do you want me to rewind it? Do you want me to rewind it?
Fucking
all right,
show.
calm down, Bullfrog. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. Everybody leave him
All
alone.
right,
All right, it's gonna be okay.
Joe, mute this fucking cocksucker. I'll file a police report on fucking you. You would not have a fucking donator.
That would be
mute
hilarious.
this son of a bitch
God.
right now, or I'll file a police report on him tomorrow fucking morning.
Go file a police report on him. Go file a police
Well,
report
if
on
you
him.
keep fucking with me, and I swear to God, I will file a police report on you, motherfucker. You keep pushing my fucking buttons.
Make a video of filing a police report.
He's gonna call the
Go back to
federale.
drinking Pepsi and eating cookies.
Joe, mute him, or I'll leave the fucking show right now.
What? Oh, no. I don't give a shit if you leave the show. Go fucking leave the show, you fucking crybaby asshole fat fuck. Did he leave?
I literally thought I gave him a chance to be on Monetize This
Did he
as a
leave?
contender for the belt. I thought I did a good thing here for him.
Did he just leave?
He had a chance. He left.
He left? Oh my God, he fucking left.
I guess he's disqualified. Well, Welsh, you're still standing strong. I mean, we still got time, but just because Bullfrog's unconscious and can't continue to compete, you're still here. You might have a chance. You never know.
Yay!
He went to go file his police report, but he up and left. I thought I did a good thing for him. He said, he can't be on Monetize This. I said, well, the only way you'll ever get a shot at it now with no briefcase, you got to prove yourself to be worthy. You got to hold this title.
Oh, yeah, I think you cleaned up tonight, and this isn't even Monetize This out of nowhere. And
We
you cleaned up.
embarrassed the Bullfrog, so even if I did lose this thing, that was worth it.
Wow. Incredible stuff there, Dave.
Chat, everyone that donated, that was amazing.
If I do. What's my name?
Awesome. Oh, shit. Thank you, Welsh.
Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Joe, how exactly do these donations sound in your house unedited? Lol, and
Hilarious.
thank you and Jake for the job you guys do with all your vids. Much love.
Probably sound weird. We've actually talked about this before with my wife Leah on me and Leah's podcast. That's been a question, and Leah explains how bizarre it sounds when I'm downstairs making songs and donation songs and things like that.
Remember
And yeah,
years
it's very
back, I kept
strange.
telling you I wish it was recorded. I didn't have the ability to record it then, but I was on a call with Leah and Justin Bailey. For whatever reason, we were talking about something,
Sex.
waiting for you to get involved, and you were singing to get to set up a donation in the background, so I could hear it all coming from Leah's microphone the whole time. It was hilarious.
Oh
I
my
wish I
God.
could have clipped that. I think it was the Do Not Date one.
Masturbate.
It was I think it was one of those. I remember at that point because it was hilarious. And I remember you screeching it in the background.
I need to get those donations back. There's a couple donations I need back. Right now, all the donations are listed down below. If you guys want to see them and know where they are, they're there. But there's a couple I need to get back, and there's a couple new ones coming. Hopefully, I'll get a couple of them done, but I don't know if I'll get them done by Monetize This, but hopefully I will.
I mean, damn, Welsh embarrassed Bullfrog. He can't even win a cardboard belt. I figured you got to prove yourself worthy. You got to be the IC champ before you go for the real title.
Right.
You couldn't even do that. That's
Marco,
embarrassing.
you're awesome.
Thank you, Welsh. That was badass. I mean, everybody embarrassed him there. That was unexpected. I thought he was going to come in here. He said he had a plan. He was going for the title. That would have gave him a shot. I would have mailed it to him, and he'd go out and have a shot at the Monetize This title.
Right.
He screwed himself.
He really fucked that up.
He
man.
really is the Braun Strowman of this community, apparently. I guess he said he didn't leave, that he had an issyou with Discord.
Oh, all right. Let me go take a look. Oh, he's back. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
He's on the, yeah.
You're back, Bullfrog. So you didn't leave. You didn't quit. You just had a problem. Okay, I see what's up, man. I get it, Bully. I get it. Bad stuff happens. Jake, why don't you hit me with the rest of the wrestling news you have, and then we'll have a free-for-all with the on-hold section.
It seems to be confirmed that...
I had an error connection.
Okay, we got that. Yeah, I got you.
We got that.
All right,
Hang on one second.
I love you, Bullfrog.
It is
okay.
all but confirmed that Lance Archer and Sting are going to have some type of feud going forward. As to whether or not this will turn into a wrestling match in the ring, or whether or not it'll be a cinematic match, we're unsure of. But it seems like it could be another cinematic match at the next pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, in May.
Oh, boy.
So, seems like for what their plans are at this point in time, they're going to continue to use Sting, but in a cinematic fashion. Makes sense if they're not going to have, a full packed house. Why risk his health at all? makes sense to me. Going back to
Jay, how do you like this?
Oh, you got the head massager. There you go.
Feels so good on my head.
Those things are magic.
Oh my god.
1,000 little sexy fingers. It's better when you're high.
Oh my god.
what
Are
Joe
you
doesn't
guys
know
seeing this?
is-
Imagine what this could do to your dick. Oh.
Joe, what you don't know is
That
me
you're gay.
and Jake and Shell and others, we have a fucking plan against you.
Against me?
It's coming.
What?
What,
For
that
my
you're
belt?
gay? You're coming out of the closet?
For my belt?
I think Joe knows that belt. It's so pretty. It's just such a good
Watch
looking
out,
belt.
Joe. He's
wanna
gonna
take
turn
my
down
belt?
and he's gonna fuck you over like he did with me.
I'm gonna have to make some phone calls then to protect myself because I don't want to lose
Well-
that belt to one of you guys, even though you've been
Well,
supporting.
I mean, two belt Jake has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Again, I mean, I don't know.
Absolutely.
It just has a nice sound. Welsh wants that belt too, but not as bad as Bullfrog.
Jake, guess the price on this device that's vibrating and rubbing my hair around and my head around. When you get a headache, this thing is amazing. When you get a neck ache, this thing is amazing.
Let's
And
see. Drum roll. Price is Right rules. I'm going $29.99.
You must have looked, you son of a bitch. There's no way.
No, I promise. Dead guess.
Oh my God, it's on sale right now, everybody, for $29.99. And
Oh,
I
shit.
love this thing. Oh my God, do I love this thing?
What did you
Oh
do?
my
Buy a
God.
vibrator?
I love this thing. Oh yeah, you can put this on your dick and balls and your pussy. Like, it's crazy. Guys, do you like this thing? Well, guess what? I got my Amazon link in the chat. And anything you buy on Amazon with this code, I get 1%. It's crazy. It's you buy stuff on Amazon, well, and you want the direct. Oh my God, no! Oh my God, Jake, I think I just broke it.
Oh no! Oops.
Joe, could you please
It's okay.
put
It's
on
all
your
right. I
fucking
thought, oh my
baseball cap?
Christ,
You
I
look
thought
like
it was
a duck
fucking.
and bum.
God, you guys are gonna
Oh,
love
the
this.
haircut
Give this.
looks good.
It's
What are
only
you talking about?
$29.99. Jake was dead on right. $29.99, Jake. Give
That's
this to your
right.
dad. Give this to your mother. They're gonna masturbate with it, but it really massages your face and your head. Oh my God, it feels so good. I love it. It's
Anytime you're a
$29.99.
little
Guys,
stressed
go
and
use my
anxious, it
Amazon
helps-
link right
helps
now
those tense
and
muscles.
buy that. You can buy that. And if you buy something else, if you're buying a bike for your kids or somebody else, it doesn't matter. I still get 1% of the sale no matter what it is. Oh my God, you can shop anything on Amazon and I get credit.
Right, use
It
the
doesn't
link.
cost you anything. You're going to buy it anyway. It's crazy. Holy fuck. Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh, hi, Bullfrog.
Good thing you can charge that thing.
Oh, hold on. I'm using it on my. Oh my God, it feels good there.
I was gonna buy an auto blow, but Courtney got mad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is unbelievable, man. You just plug it in any USB outlet. It sits in this little bathtub like a fucking egg. $29.99. You put this thing in, it charges. You take it out
charges
whenever.
it too, yeah.
Rubs your head, rubs your balls, rub your back, scrub it. I like to lay on it, and it feels like someone else is rubbing me. When I hold it, it's good, but it's not as
Oh,
good.
like
You'll
the
just-
stranger.
Yeah, it's like The Stranger, exactly. Like Gone in 60 Seconds, right? The movie. Holy fuck, bro. This massage is shit. You get a little deep fucking pain. You get a cramp
I bet you
right in there. It
Bullfrog
takes
could
all the
lube that
hair
and
up,
spit it
too.
all the way up his ass.
Takes all the fucking shit in your head that the shampoo isn't getting up out, and then you rub your head feels clean as fuck. Your scalp starts getting massaged. Dude, this thing is the shit. It will jerk you off. It will make you... I don't recommend your balls using it. It pinch your balls. It kind of hurts. I wouldn't do that with it. But the bottom line is you got the link in the chat, and you guys can buy it if you want. I think you're going to love it. I think Bullfrog's going to love it too. Super Male Vitality. Right, Bullfrog? You love Super Male Vitality. Anyway, you're getting crushed right now. It's unbelievable.
He's getting destroyed. Worse than what the diabetes is doing to him. He hasn't
Oh
even lost
my
his feet
God,
yet, but I
Jake.
mean that's coming.
Jesus. Well, listen.
No amputations yet, Bullfrog. Thumbs up, buddy.
Hey, listen. It all works out in the end, doesn't
Shit
it?
bum.
Oh, shit bum's coming in.
Negative to Bullfrog just so he's negative.
Oh my God, Drew, Gatekeeper Drew, derailed in podcast.
He shall not be named.
Did you hear that laugh, dude? By
He's
fucking
not going to be happy about that.
that laugh by
You're
Welsh.
gonna some more fucking cheese, you fucking cheese grater.
I guess we do round up to the $2. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think, dude, D. Welsh's laugh just now shows you how much you actually hate this man, huh, D. Welsh? Like, I think a little too much, to be honest. You hate him.
He despises Bullfrog.
He's just a fat fuck.
Wow. That's mean. You're so
All he
mean-spirited.
does is lay around all fucking day, drinking his fucking 24 pack of Pepsi, eating his cookies, eating everything he has in his refrigerator.
Oh, no, now it's Lars Sullivan coming in.
Oh, Mitch. This is my next story, too.
Now that John Laurinaitis is back as head of talent relations, I will be back on SmackDown this week. I gave him the Mitch Bennett BJ treatment.
Lars Sullivan, oh my God. Are you serious? You're going to be back on SmackDown? What do you have on somebody, Lars Sullivan? Holy shit. Lars Sullivan is coming back to WWE. He says, I'm coming back to WWE. He's not done with his cameos, I guess. He got his cameos in. That was the plan. Get the cameos in, then go back to WWE. That is a interesting idea. You know, a little while back, our friend Sith Negan sent me a little info on how he would book the WWE World Championship, and I kind of expressed a little bit of this. He said, Drew McIntyre wins the world title for the third time at WrestleMania 37, feuds with Bobby Lashley over the world title after WrestleMania 37 until Extreme Rules. Money in the Bank, double count out, no finish. Side note, Keith Lee wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, looking back on that, what would you have changed about that, Jake?
Not much, really. I mean, because the way he was saying it before, they could have really built him up. They could have had Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre for the title at Fastlane, like he said. And then he also sent me an idea about Brock Lesnar, which was pretty cool. But I think that Keith Lee could have been built to be involved in this as a triple threat, and it would have been worthwhile.
Well, speaking of Sith Negan and Daryl Stoltz, our friend, he also sent me Plan B, which is interesting because that kind of falls more in the line of what's going on now. Bobby Lashley says Bobby Lashley retains the world title at WrestleMania 37, then feuds with Drew McIntyre over the world title after WrestleMania until Extreme Rules. Money in the Bank, double countout finish. Side note, Kevin Owens wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Extreme Rules, Lashley defeats Drew in an Extreme Rules match to retain the world title. At SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar defeats Lashley via DQ due to outside interference from the Hurt Business. Lashley retains the world title. Wait, so Brock Lesnar defeats Lashley, via DQ, so the belt doesn't change
with
hands.
disqualification, so the belt doesn't change hands, and they can keep that going. Because a lot of people are obviously stating that, Lesnar and Lashley is a money match, and Vince started to consider that, so that may be a possibility. That could be something that's on his finalized card. Originally, he wanted Drew McIntyre to win the title at Mania again in front of fans to get his moment. That was what was on his mind, what Vince wanted, but did he change his mind while Lashley's champion? I mean, we know Vince is just using their title as props. Meltzer was explaining that, they've got the mentality that the title is nothing more than a prop. It's just a tool to draw ratings. And Vince feels like this was a success because he saw a ratings increase when Bobby Lashley beat The Miz.
Well, I'm going no clock tonight. So when we end the show, and I think Jake is going to retain. So no clock tonight.
It could happen. And WWE superstars are extremely upset and worried in the back. I mean, it was bad enough to begin with. Well, now, once again, Fightful and a few others are reporting that good old Johnny Ace is back. That's right. Laurinaitis is back, and he is the head of talent relations. Once again. Of all people, he was already there for 9 years, a role that was held by Mark Carrano recently.
When it was terrible, too. When it was terrible.
Yes. And everyone hated the fact that they could only get to him. They couldn't get to JR, and everything was miserable and upside down, and no one was happy. That's what we're going back into. So everyone, those cuts in general eroded a lot of trust within the company. So after several wrestlers were let go who were made long-term promises, Carrano promised a lot of people that you'll be here for years, like the Good Brothers and many others that were let go. And lo and behold, Laurinaitis was one of the people behind some of these decisions beforehand too. So people are just not trusting anyone in the back. There's so much misinformation. Just the whole thing is a true mess at this point in time. But they hired Kevin Patrick. He looks just like, every other prototypical announcer that they have. It's like, Nosferatu and Michael Cole had a weird gremlin child.
Ugh.
he sounds so robotic. He's a play-by-play commentator and reporter and a studio host. He was on CNN International and Fox Sports, and he was hosting on Sirius XMFC as well. But he's born in Dublin, Ireland, and he's coming over from overseas. Whatever. He sounds so stiff and robotic. He doesn't fit. Get former wrestlers on the mic that can talk. Get managers. There's people out there that could work as announcers and whatnot. This is ridiculous. You have another robot. You have another alien-sounding robot. What does this accomplish?
Oh, please, God, no.
Also, one of the last few stories here is Shawn Michaels chiming in on the thigh slap, banning that's being
I can't wait for
allegedly
this.
done backstage. So Shawn Michaels says, clearly I look back and I said, I did it. I just did one. I'm always of the cloth. I can remember when I started, people telling me too fast, too much, too this, and there's a balance there. They were right in some aspects, and at the same time, the business also evolves and changes. Football isn't played the same, basketball isn't played the same, so I don't know. I'm somebody that embraces those changes. I feel like somewhere in the middle, and balance is so important. I appreciate the style of today. I appreciate the athleticism of the performers today. Are they perfect? No, but neither were we. So I get what they're saying. I get what he's going for here, and he's saying things change. But as he was saying, he only did one. He only did one thigh slap for the to get the effect over.
Right.
And even he had to learn that there's a balance to it. And he's saying that now balance is important. So I think they need to cut back on it drastically. Like I said, when people are super kicking flags and inanimate objects and smacking their thigh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. It's a little overdone, and there's too many super kicks in every fucking company. In every company. Listen, let's bring in Mustafa. He's been waiting for fucking weeks to get on the air. Mustafa, what's up, brother? Hello?
What's going on, bitches? How we doing?
What's going on, brother?
Hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you. What's up, Mustafa? Long time sexy pie. What's up?
Oh, bruh, dude, no, I'm just getting on that with what you were just talking about with the super kick. Dude, first and foremost, Mexican and Japanese wrestling are the main influences right now in the United States and have been for the past 15 to 20 years.
Right.
And the idea that Vince is saying, okay, it's becoming obvious that it's looking like choreograph motion. I get that. But the other thing also is that, again, like a super kick right now is no different from, let's say, an open hand slap. So it's not special at all.
Right.
Same thing with the suicida, the helo over the top, which is basically a front flip over the top rope when everybody does a bump, and it's practically every week, so it's not special at all. Like when Benoit did it, it was special. Like when he did the tope, if you remember, I think it was Royal Rumble 2001, where Jericho hit him with a chair as he did the tope, and he landed smack dab on the floor. It meant something.
You're right.
So I'm thinking we're at a point right now where the psychology is just all about, hey, what spot can overtop the last spot you did last week? And that's not good storytelling at all.
No, they just want to, like you said, they want to have one spot after another without any rhyme or reason as to what's happening. That's why when you get people standing there catching people jumping off the turnbuckles or through the ropes, and it looks ridiculous. It looks like a dance and teamwork instead of an athletic competition.
Yeah, like for example, just this past week, I think it was in the Felix. Felix and Matt Jackson match, where I think Matt did a super kick. He does a nip up after not even selling the super kick, and then they both get knocked down. I'm like, what type of logic is this?
And especially, as you saw, all right, I hit you with a super kick, you crash to the mat, then you immediately pop back up to hit me with one, then you both sell the injury. It's like, so sold it long enough where you see people sell a lot of offense, and those are the things that often take me out of it, like, especially Moxley, getting hit with an exploding baseball bat, that should have been the finish. You see things like that. Those moments should be it.
Right, like Joe, you obviously wrestled, right?
Right.
Right. So if I basically said, okay, we're going to do a spot towards like, I don't know, like mid part of the match. And we were like, I shot you in the rope. I hit you with a clothesline, didn't sell. You hit me with like 3 German suplexes. I didn't sell. And then it gets to the point where it's just like, we're trying to like figure out like who's going to go down. And then all of a sudden we just both do like the Ric Flair bump. Like it just like fall over. What does that say to the adult that brings their child in and says, "Oh, this is wrestling"? Like, no. If this was going on back in the 70s and you were working with Bill Watts You not only got fined, you were kicked out of the territory, and you got your ass whooped.
Some of the stuff I see on TV now, like I can remember, when I was in wrestling school and we would basically try stuff, and I wouldn't do this stuff, but the guys younger than me would, or I would do a little bit of it, but the guys younger than me would really be into the weirder stuff. Like, I could tell there was a discrepancy between me and some of the guys I even backyard wrestled with. Like, they were.
It was a 6-year age gap, Joe. That's really what it is. There was a 6-year difference, I guarantee, between you and them, because as soon as that happened, it was about 5 to 6. I'm telling you. After the point of where you were watching and got into the 2004ish, everybody changed to that. They were going for both Lucha Libre / Japanese style. Well, that's when it really started to take over the indie scene here.
Yeah,
that's when it became very prevalent.
The problem is, in fact, I recently.
It was around before that, absolutely.
The problem is, though, is when I was in wrestling school, if we did stuff like that, dude, we would be like fucking made fun of. Like, it would be like, if you did the shit that some of the stuff that I see now, you would be made fun of. You would be like, dude, get the fuck out of the ring. What are you fucking idiots doing? Like, and this is back
That's
in
what I'm saying. 5-6 years, the gap after you were training, it really changed, and now you see everybody doing this stunt style.
The thing Ray Phoenix did where he fucking, I love Ray Phoenix, but the thing Ray Phoenix did where he gets super kicked, he goes, oh, and then he jumps, and then he falls over, then he nips up and kicks him and then falls down again. Dude, I would never do that.
What I said.
Oh my God, dude, I'd throw up I would never. I've never done anything like that. But I'm also used to selling a lot. Like, I'm used to selling, like, very much. Like, it's not even a thing. I don't even get mad at when I see it necessarily, but I'm just used to selling. If I get super kicked, dude, I'm selling that I got super kicked. I might kick out at 2 and almost 3, but I'm gonna sell a super kick.
But Joe, you know why you're selling though, right? Because you want to make your opponent look good and make it look legit, so it doesn't look like a work, even though we're paying for it because it's a work.
Exactly. The psychology needs to be believed. That's the point.
Like for example, Jake Hager, right? He got into MMA, which I know a couple other people. I think Bobby Lashley, maybe even Batista had maybe just very few MMA matches, and I went back into wrestling after I did MMA. First and foremost, number one, we already know that it can work because Brock Lesnar did it, and he did it well. But the other issue is that, again, it's like, if I'm going to be adding more to my arsenal that I didn't already have in my prior wrestling run, and I'm adding, again, the flips and all the other stuff, that's fine. But the issue is that there's a difference between me selling for you, but then also at the same time, if I did that every single night, it takes the allure off not only the execution of the move, but also makes the Mexican and the Japanese style laughable.
Yeah, so, no doubt about it.
Yeah, for example, I'm watching Will Ospreay selling for Ibushi on one of the I think it was the Wrestle Kingdom show. I think it was last year, and he did this move where apparently there was a suplex made, and he jumped really quick on his feet, which was never seen before, which is great. But that's because it was Wrestle Kingdom. You're never going to see that, and if you do see that again,
that's why I said it's okay to get those 50-minute matches once a year at the Wrestle Kingdom, but don't have it be this drawn out like last year. WrestleMania. I was genuinely looking forward to a Randy Orton match for the first time in ages. I haven't looked forward to an Orton match in ever with Edge, and it ended up being the second longest match in WrestleMania history and one of the most boring things I've ever seen in my life. Sadly,
it should have ended at the 25-minute mark because it was already good by to that point. But
exactly, and that seems to be a symptom of wrestling today, where they feel like it has to be this extended time limit. It has to go past 30 minutes to be a 5-star match, and I don't think that has to be the case. So.
Right.
I mean, Joe, the only match, again, you can only suffice to say that, the only match literally that's legitimate in terms of, let's say, an athletic competition, but then also in the same thing with the entertainment aspect, because it's WrestleMania, the only match that really matters at this point is Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the title.
Wait a minute. You said that's the only thing that matters, or what did you just say?
And Mania, yeah. What else really is that exciting? I get your point that we know of Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. It's going to be a good match, but the build has not been exciting at all.
No,
having them team up, they're teaming up again. They've already lost going for the tag titles, so you have your women's champion losing again. It's not good what they're doing with it. But I am looking forward to the match. But we're also likely going to get Orton and Bray in a Firefly Funhouse.
Oh,
that should be
God,
good.
not again.
If it's
Oh,
recorded,
no.
I like the Funhouse last year a lot. So I like what they did with Cena. That was pretty crazy.
I mean, there was great spots, but again, no. After what I saw with what Bray did with Braun last year in that swamp match,
if they do it like they did at Mania, it'll be a success. If they do what they did anytime after it, then they can't, make lightning strike twice.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for me personally, like if I were to make, and again, we were talking about the kicks earlier, and like all the legitimate things that, especially since that Sasha, which in my opinion, she's very underrated in terms of her execution as far as maneuvers and how to get out and make it mean something. Again, and to your point, Jake, it absolutely is true when it comes to how, first and foremost, since that Sasha is the champ and the championship doesn't mean anything if she keeps losing all the time, with the exception that they keep tag teaming. And if I'm going to be dropping the ball in terms of, okay, there's dissension now they can start fighting because they're in that mold of it's WrestleMania time.
Yeah, we have to fight because, I just remembered I won the Rumble. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
that's what feels lazy about
Austin
it.
And Rock. Treat it like it's Austin and Rock going for the title at Mania.
Exactly. Make it feel important. They're not doing that.
Right.
And every time they try and make these things feel special, we're getting Charlotte and Asuka being set up, but obviously Asuka's out injured if she got her teeth knocked out. That sucks. Yeah. But what's the interest of seeing Charlotte face her again? There's nothing worthwhile to get out of there. I don't know how they're going to build towards anything good because they're trying to paint Charlotte as the face here, but no one will ever cheer for her in that capacity. She's always going to be viewed as a heel, and Asuka hasn't really been a great face anyhow. So it's just a really messy situation there. Both Raw and SmackDown tag team titles mean nothing. The Intercontinental Champion Big E is doing a good job. Him and Apollo Crews are going to have a signing or a setup for their match at Fastlane. That's good. I like Apollo Crews being a heel. We're also going to see Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan on SmackDown sign a contract for their Fastlane pay-per-view match as well. And then the Kevin Owens show is returning this week with Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. So that'll be interesting to see as well for SmackDown. But also, they turned Murphy heel again randomly. They just allowed him to make a post on Instagram that said that the Mysterio family used him, and they took what they wanted and left him in the shadows. Sounds just like his time in NXT, he said. So he posted that, then he deleted it. So I guess that's his quick heel turn, and they're going to focus more on this on SmackDown. People are assuming that this is going to lead to him teaming back up with Seth, which I think is a boring idea to get them back together at this point. Oh my God.
Can we never have at least? Can we ever have a 6-month build?
Why don't they
that actually not only means something, but you leave little trinkets? Like, for example, the whole thing with MJF, right? If you remember from the first episode of Dynamite without the crowd and it was just the boys from the locker room, notice how MJF is already hanging out with Ty Dillinger. And they're betting on matches, and they're
they did set that up slowly. With with Sean Spears. And he did say, MJF did say initially, he never said that he wanted to take over the Inner Circle. He said he wanted to know how to run a group. He wanted to know how to create and basically how to function as a group. And that's what they did. That's what the Inner Circle did. They taught him how so he could form his own. He didn't want to take over the Inner Circle. He wanted to know how to form his own stable and run his own group. And now he's got his 6 horsemen group, which is a great swerve. I didn't see it coming. A lot of people didn't. It was well told, well executed. Obviously, everybody in the Inner Circle, they worked together. Yeah, it was really well done. I like what they did there. And now we're going to see, it looks like blood and guts, as we expected. So that'll be cool.
Why don't they just
something out of Scarface?
Why can't we see Murphy versus Seth, like where Murphy wants to get away from Seth's bullshit, and have them in this crazy fucking blood feud or ladder match or something?
Yeah, have Murphy constantly harassed by Seth. Seth wants him back. You were my disciple. You were, I need you back, and Murphy wants to get away, and that because right now they're not. Really talk. He's trying to get noticed, but there's not really a story there yet. But they can make that really quick. It's not hard to get there.
But Jake, it's called WWE logic. It doesn't make sense.
Right. That is true, unfortunately.
Dude, AEW's last pay-per-view Revolution makes more sense than pretty much everything that WWE has been writing for the past 6-7 years. Okay, out of one show. That doesn't make sense. That made more sense than anything that WWE has done in literally that amount of a time. But
That's funny, man. I just think that those guys could tear it up in a crazy match, So why not book them to be in a big feud at WrestleMania, with all the stuff that went on earlier in the year.
But that's the thing, though. We're like 6 weeks away, 5 weeks away from the pay-per-view. And you could probably make something up willy-nilly. But again, no, if it's not rooted in fact, it doesn't matter.
Right.
And also remember, and here's also the other thing too, and I kind of wanted to bring this to your attention, Joe, because I want your opinion on this. I understand, oh man, I wish these guys were booked better. Or I wish that, they were placed in a better spot or given something to say. Here's an idea. If I'm a wrestler in that company and I'm shooting ideas and nothing is sticking to the wall, my mindset is I got to change my route of how I get approved my idea, so that way I can actually bring not only logic, bring in storytelling that actually makes sense and that's going to be rooted in something later, but then also cross-pollinate with other guys on the roster, so that way I got some legitimacy when I'm going up against my mainstream opponent at a mainstream pay-per-view. But that's not going to happen because, again, it's Vince's world. His humor and his psyche of what a match should be is not what, dude, Shawn Michaels said in an interview years ago, he's like, look, at the time Vince was 50 and Shawn was 30. How can you tell me what's entertaining and what's funny?
As a 50-year-old, when you're 30, and now Vince is only getting older. He's approaching 80. He's closer to 80 than he is 70.
Still works there.
Exactly, and they're way past their prime. Think about how bad DX was when they had to be PG, because they didn't know how to relate to the audience really at that point as well, especially in a PG banner. The whole thing just boils down to they don't know how to connect, and Vince is booking to what he likes to see. So we've known this for a long time. That needs to change. Vince needs to step down, and we know he's not going to. It's going to be he passes away. I think that he goes senile and loses it, which he already is, or he passes away.
So you're going with the Joe Biden prediction, basically.
It's sad, but I don't foresee Vince ever willingly stepping down from the company.
Just imagine it. Just all of a sudden they called up the most random person and be like, "Hey, do you want to run the company for 6 months?" Somebody out of nowhere, just like Jim Cornette or J.J. Dillon.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome, but I can't see that happening.
Think about Cornette taking over for 6 months with Joe Cronin. Now that would be
he has to work with me.
Just imagine having fights with Kevin Dunn.
No, he'd be fired.
No, he's fired. No, he's done. Yeah, thanks, Kevin Dunn. You did a great job in the 90s.
I'd be the new television director. Hired the same day.
No more
wrestling corner.
And I would never move the camera ever.
No more cuts like this and shaking the can.
Bucky the Beaver.
You're done. You got a big fucking Social Security check retirement package coming. See you later, brother. What is he? Why is he still there? What is he got, a coke habit? He hates his family?
I don't know. He's been there forever.
He can't
have
Vince
a family. Might have dementia. Maybe that's why he's booking like this, Paul. So we don't know.
He sold so much stock that apparently, he got $4 million. Just about a year ago when he sold his stock.
They did this before the end of the year, before 2021 came as well. We discussed that. Triple H did, and a bunch of the other executives. They've been dumping stock left and right, and they still have a ton of stock. It's insane how much they have left.
Yeah, and also notwithstanding the fact that allegedly, apparently, I'm not sure if it was his father or it was Kevin himself, where he saved a tape library or something like that when they were in Allentown, PA, when they were shipping tapes all across the Northeast, and allegedly that's why Vince says that he has a job for life. Apparently,
right? Yeah, he saved the tapes. I always heard that he saved the tapes.
Yeah, and Cornette has a huge library of his own stuff. He also has stuff from Memphis that people don't have. He's got such a real wrestling Hall of Fame in his house. It's insane.
There's Garguts with a mic that's hot as fuck. Hey, we do got to wrap it up soon, man. It looks like the D. Welsh ain't gonna win nothing. He got 0. Bullfrog with -2, and Jake DeMarco looks like he's gonna retain his out of nowhere custom made title that him and his daughter made in a dumpster.
Many years ago, she made this thing.
I am very excited
Joe
about this.
and Jake, you're booking WrestleMania, who are in the 2 main event matches in this year's show.
This year's show in the 2 main event matches, Firebird. Thank
Raw,
you.
I am going to have John Cena taking on Drew McIntyre.
Is that really
who still
fair?
Would be the champion. That's who I would have on the first night.
Is that really fair, though, since you can't really get him here?
You shut your whore mouth, okay? That's what I want. I get what I want for once, damn it. I've been told no enough today. I want Cena. God damn it! Somebody get me John Cena. I can't see him.
So Cena versus I would do Cena versus Drew, and is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do Cena versus Drew as well, and Roman versus Edge. That'd be better.
Or I would have Lashley versus Drew, as they're likely having now, and Edge versus Roman is still fine with me. I'm not against what they have for Mania, and those two builds have not been horrific so far. We'll see what they're going to do. Things could have been much better, no doubt, but
right. All right.
I mean, look at the matches that Sheamus and Drew have had. Some of Sheamus's best work, honestly.
Yeah,
I've loved those matches, and they both have so many cuts and bruises for nothing.
Oh God, AJ, it's not going to work tonight, brother. What's up, Garguts? What's up, AJ Adams? How you doing? I don't think it works tonight, AJ. I don't think it works tonight. I think you had it last night. You killed it. AJ Adams just killed
Joe,
it.
to answer your question, the way that trademarking works for this, since Dean went by the name as Dean Ambrose, the organization requires written consent of the person who used the name unless they are no longer living. So Moxley's still alive, and if WWE is unable to provide written consent, the trademark is refused.
That's hilarious.
Several other trademarks have been denied recently for the same reason. Pete Dunne, Dominic Mysterio, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, among others, have the company attempted to trademark their names, and it didn't work. So each time, wrestler in question had not provided written consent for WWE to do so, and they lost their cases. So WWE lost their case.
Well,
so it seems like he might be able to get the Dean Ambrose name. That would be crazy if he could sell Dean Ambrose merch in AEW.
Just despite the fact.
That would be crazy.
Wait. Didn't he said in the interview with Jericho that, like, hey, if there's something that's being sold in, like, Indonesia and I'm getting, like, my 0.35 cents or whatever like that, like, I'm expecting it. So I can only imagine, like, what he would make off his name and trademark.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, apparently Red Comet Man didn't know that D. Welsh dropped negative 200 on Bullfrog earlier.
That's hilarious.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
I guess he was gone when the whole thing was happening or something.
Uh-oh, he missed it. Well, there goes that chance.
How you feeling,
Show's still ticking. You still got a chance.
Oh.
It's Vader time.
We're still live.
Yo, what's up to Garguts, man? We're going to be getting on our way out of here in a second, but Garguts, what's up, brother? Want to see my dick?
Fucking enjoying the show, fucking listening to all the banter in the background. You should have heard the shit that they were talking background.
Oh yeah, in the on hold area.
I am Scottish.
I'm sure
I am
on hold is
guilty
on
me
fire.
spear.
Unbelievable.
Guilty me spear.
Oh man, AJ Adams is making fun of you now. He just wants to throw you back over the wall. He says, "Brock Lobster, how you feeling tonight?"
I'm pretty good.
I'm Scottish, man.
I had a question actually. I wanted to.
What's that?
What's your question, Brock?
Okay, so
my spear.
All right, let me just mute AJ Adams real quick.
God.
So in my world, we're getting Lesnar last, and I was thinking about it. What would you guys do with Paul Heyman?
Lesnar and Lashley, and what would you do with Paul Heyman? I'd probably have him in both main events.
No, I wouldn't. That's a great story to that would be a waste of a great story.
Okay.
I think that Roman threatens Paul because Paul's working for him, but he's very intimidated by Roman. It's not like the kind of relationship where Brock was like controlled by Paul at times. It's weird. You definitely see that Roman has more control of Heyman, it feels like, in this relationship.
I would somewhat disagree, only just because Paul was more persuasive in terms of like the family aspect. Because remember, back in 2015, he was really pumping the family storyline. Was like respected the Wild Samoans. I worked with them and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So
I know.
Planted the seeds back then. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's definitely got the respect factor from Roman, but I feel like Roman still kind of threatens him and intimidates him every now and again, as where Brock was kind of more controlled or puppeted by Heyman, I feel like at times. Like Heyman was more in control of his monster. It was, Frankenstein and his monster at times, I felt like. Either way, though, I think the story could be great. You could build this into SummerSlam. Roman's still champ, or, he doesn't even need the belt, but they fight over Heyman. Basically, that's what you build into. I mean, there's so many different awesome stories you can do with this.
Roman, in my opinion, this is probably the best he's ever been in his entire career.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh shit! Not over with yet.
What the hell? We planned the
Oh my God!
He didn't say anything though.
I want you to jam it in.
Oh my God! Red Comet Man!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
That's right. He didn't say anything though. Holy fucking shit! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Audio Jungle.
That'll cover that hooker in Vegas.
Yeah, that we. That was
Send
funny.
the chat. Give it to Bullfrog. That's 175 for Bullfrog.
Oh my God! What the shit?
Wow.
And Bullfrog ain't even here anymore. He like left. Oh no, he's still here. He is
He's
here.
up there. He's up there.
What the fuck,
The Red
Bullfrog?
Comet has spoken.
So Bullfrog's in the lead
I'm
right
over
now.
here, I'm picking my nose, see, Joe?
Oh,
Show's
good
almost
God.
over.
I've
Bullfrog's in
been
the lead.
picking my nose.
He's got
I've been picking my
173, Joe.
nose.
You're
He
disgusting.
was -2, so he's got 173.
You were
I've been
disgusting.
picking my nose the whole time.
You're right. He was -2. He was. I forgot.
You're disgusting, Bullfrog.
Why do you want to do it for me? Well,
Almost
I give
take
you
away
my
the
boogers.
title. I'm getting nervous now.
Oh my
Look at
God!
that,
Red
Bullfrog. Is that
Comet.
your plan all along?
Red Comet Man.
What the fuck is Red
Maybe.
Comet Man doing to us?
I never tell my secrets no more.
I'm gonna have to put the clock
you
up.
leak secrets more than Welsh does. I don't know.
You leak more secrets than Meltzer.
Oh man, I'm gonna put a 5-minute clock up, everybody.
That's it. Time's ticking down. You gonna help me keep this title, or is it going to Bullfrog?
Jake,
It's going to be. You're going to build it. You're going to build your belt to my house.
I can't even fucking believe this is happening right now. Are you serious? You're gonna have to
kinda
mail
what I
that belt to Bullfrog, dude. That means something to you. What the fuck are you doing?
God dang it, Red Comet.
Hey,
I would have win.
Joe, I'm man of my word.
I would have
I
win
said it.
Jake's
I
belt.
stand by it.
I mean, not only does he win Jake's
Jake,
belt,
I'll tell you this, Sweet Pants. I'll wear your belt proudly. Okay.
Hey,
Is that going to
Oh
be
my
the only thing
God.
that's going to keep your pants up, bro?
this is crazy right now.
Why do you want to keep them up for me?
Industrial.
No, I do not, dude. You're
Yeah, you
horrible,
do.
bro.
You got a hard on for me.
No, I don't. I'm actually very straight. Thank you very much.
This is really despicable.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe
Bang
this.
more than
I
Jared,
love,
bro.
I love Red Comet Man. I love money, but it's, yeah. I mean, you made that with your daughter, and like, what then Bullfrog gets the shot at the belt. I'll monetize this.
That's
I
why he
mean,
wants the belt because Danny made it. That's the. Sick
but then he
part.
gets a shot to monetize this belt. I don't give a fuck about the belt you made with your stupid daughter. I get a shot to monetize this belt.
Then he gets a chance at the real belt, and then that means the community wanted him to be worthy for a #1 contendership.
Oh my God,
I didn't
no.
think it would happen, but surprise, surprise.
You and your daughter made that belt. You're gonna have to send it to Bullfrog.
I didn't even make it with her. She made it for me.
I would have
She
to give her
surprised
my
me with
address,
it.
Joe.
She made that
I was
for
sick.
you.
She made it for me as a gift.
How could you put that on the line?
Welsh could give. D. Welsh could give Jake my address.
That was good. All right,
That was pretty funny. Oh my God, that was pretty funny. That was good.
Hey, don't count Welsh out yet.
Oh my God.
Or Jake, you could flip the script and put that in a fake box and burn it, like
Yeah, you could
former
rip off what's his face.
You know, well, we don't know what the future holds, Rostafo.
Oh my God.
Well, Jake, I'll tell you this, brother. If I win, I'll hold your belt proudly.
I think you're gonna eat it, motherfucker. But that's me.
frightens the shit out of me.
I mean, I'm pretty concerned.
I'm gonna sleep with your. I'm gonna sleep with your belt every night, Jake.
That makes my asshole pucker.
Oh my
Hair on the
God.
back of my neck stands up, and I want to vomit. Just let you know. Hearing you
Jake,
say anything
your
like
belt,
you in your bed.
Jake, I'm gonna make your belt have a new home with me.
Oh,
that sounds really
it's gonna feel safe with me, Jake.
that's weird. I think he's throwing. Look, you just.
Jake, your belt is gonna look so cozy on my couch.
Do you need a bucket, Jake?
You just made Jake
I got
sick.
a trash can over here, but dear God, hearing about you in bed.
You just made him sick to your stomach, brother. To his stomach.
Joe, are you ready for all my content? I'm going to be loyal to you for now on because you know why, Joe? Because somebody threw me under the bus today.
Oh my God, you're gonna be loyal. You've said that a million.
No,
listen,
I mean that guy up in New York said he's done with me.
Whatever.
Well, guess what? You're trying to steal my
The
belt.
next
We got
day
2
it will be
minutes and 19
different.
Seconds. I didn't think this would stand.
I can't,
It seems
dude.
like
We got
Greg
2
Comet
minutes
Man.
here. This is fucking terrifying right
Greg
now.
Comet Man wanted and now remember.
Even Fry Guy wants to riot, man. Look at this.
I'm freaking out right now,
I'm going to
dude.
sleep with. I'm going
Oh,
to sleep
wait.
on my couch with that
I'm
belt.
calm.
We're getting fucked
I have
up.
faith in the community.
Tonight we're getting fucked up.
Oh,
Jake, you're going to get
Getting
fucked
fucked
up.
up. Fucked up.
Jake. Let's get fucked up, Gargut.
Creepy sons of bitches.
Fade 2 Black tipped $33. We're saving Jake, my gritty brother, from another mother double PT.
Oh, Fade to Black changed double points. He changed double points to $33.
He changed it up. 66 coming my way. Wow, Fade to Black. Thank you, my gritty
Holy
brother.
shit, that's the one thing that...
You know what that means? That belt ain't going nowhere.
Not yet.
Whoa. Comet forgot about that earlier, huh?
Well, what happens if it's a tie?
Then we go in overtime.
Oh, shit. Overtime!
Sudden death.
Jake is back in the lead over Bullfrog, who's now in second place. D. Welsh with a big egg. Unbelievable.
While we're counting down 55 seconds, JR told a funny story on his podcast about Brock Lesnar complaining that his WrestleMania 20 payday of $250,000 was not enough. Him
Fucking
and Goldberg
scumbag.
both got paid the same. JR stood up to him saying, what makes you say you didn't get paid fairly? We paid you fairly. What, did you hear somebody else's payday? We absolutely paid you fairly.
No! What's
30
going
seconds.
on? Wait a minute!
Oh, shit! What's going on here?
Who's that for? Who's that for?
We gotta pause the clock. It's under a minute. Pause the clock.
I want you to jam me.
Oh my God!
Negative points to Bullfrog. Fuck you.
Whoa, it's in your bunghole.
Oh yeah!
In my bunghole.
D. Welsh to the rescue. Unbelievable.
It's in your bunghole.
Audio Jungle.
Negative Bullfrog. Fuck
Boom!
you.
Oh my God, $173. Wow.
Hand of the palm. He tapped out.
Did he leave again?
No,
he's
he's still there.
Oh, because the clock resets.
He's got tears running down his face. Poor Bullfrog. I'm sorry. Going
over
negative.
$100.
I'm crying because a doctor gave me negative points. A doctor gave me negative points.
Well, Bullfrog, the one good thing is that does reset the clock to 5 minutes.
5 more minutes.
Wow, D.
Go ahead.
Welsh. Holy shit.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Bullfrog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Stop punching my car.
I love this.
That's all I got.
Hell yeah.
Stop punching my car.
Howard from Killswitch on the new project.
Oh my God.
Get excited.
Stop punching my car. Oh my God.
I would bench
Stop
press.
punching my car. Oh my
Bet you would.
Stop it.
Bite Eye Gang tipped $21. Double negative bullfuck. Leave my state.
Oh.
Yo. Wow. Pity Gang.
It's no longer double, but Pity Gang.
Yeah, we lost the doubles, but we love you, Pity Gang, and thanks for being a producer, Pity. Thank you.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
he
Pity
get
Gang.
mercy ruled?
I think he gave negative to Bullfrog. Did he give negative?
Yeah, negative 21 to Bullfrog there.
So we got mercy ruled.
Well, now he's below Welsh. Welsh is actually beating Bullfrog with 0.
I honestly thought Welsh was going to take it tonight. I figured he was going to,
Oh, come
figure
on.
out a way to work
Give
it
me
out.
a-
No, I figured he would,
Oh, he
send
would
money
just win it to
somebody and-
himself, or
I didn't know if he could vote for himself, but
No, I don't. Yeah, maybe you can't do
You know,
that.
so I
what,
figured you were
Jake,
going to send
I'm
money to
gonna-
somebody and
Jake.
take the title.
Oh.
Jake, you know what? I'm gonna buy the real world heavyweight title, and I'm gonna show you guys how a real
Oh,
championship looks good on
what are
my
you-
shoulder.
Are you Tommy? Is that what you're saying? Like
Yeah.
you're Tommy?
I'm gonna pull a Tommy.
Okay.
Fake bitch.
Oh, that's oh my God. D
I'll-
Welsh.
I'll-
Thank
That
you.
doesn't work.
Thank you, Welsh. That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna buy the real world title, and I'm gonna show you what a real champion looks like.
And who are you going to beg to buy it for you?
No, I'm gonna buy it
With what money?
with my credit card.
With your Coca-Cola money?
That's my son.
No, I have 3 credit cards I can buy it from.
Wow.
Doesn't that kill you that he's got credit, Joe? Doesn't that just burn your ass?
I don't know.
That he's able to burn through credit cards? Doesn't that just fucking kill your soul?
Yeah. I got
That son of a bitch is sitting there making charge after charge, then cancels the card, opens a new one, charge after charge, and then we pay for it.
I mean, I've got 4 credit cards that are filled right now. Like I know that.
I maxed
The
out
world
hospital
title belt
bills.
is gonna look. The world title belt is gonna look so good on my shoulder when I get it.
Plastic surgery could
Tommy
make you look
2.0.
good, Bullfrog.
That's right. You better recognize.
I do recognize, and I'm glad you agree with me, that nothing could make you look good.
No, Joe, he's going to get Ryback to buy it.
Yeah, you
I
want me to
just
ride
said
back?
plastic surgery
I'm
couldn't
gonna fucking
make
eat
you
that
look
belt.
nice, and you
I'm gonna-
agreed with me.
I'm
You
gonna
said
eat
damn
that
straight.
belt. Then I'm gonna eat
No,
your
I
fucking
said
dick.
the belt is gonna look good on me.
No, you just said that you agreed
I'm
with
gonna
me when
eat
I
that
said
belt.
that plastic surgery wouldn't make you look pretty, baby.
I'm gonna eat your fucking dick. Do you understand
Well,
that?
of course, it make me look like a sexy beast.
No, it will not.
I'm gonna eat your
All right,
fucking
Scott.
dick.
You're an ugly
All right,
beast.
alien mon wannabe.
Screw that.
Get the fuck out of here, Bullfrog.
Oh my god, I just
Insults
You know
worse
what I'm
than
gonna do?
Soulja Boy at this point.
I'm gonna make you suck my
Boy,
dick.
tell him.
Tell
Why don't you
Soldier
go
Boy.
eat your ass?
Tell Soldier Boy that I'll
You don't
squeeze his
You
fucking
don't deserve
nipples.
to be here, Bullfrog.
I still haven't put that. Did I put that
this ain't
Ryback
your
song?
channel, D. Welsh.
I still haven't put that Ryback song up on the fucking Patreon.
No,
Have
you
I?
have to get that up there because that is hilarious.
What episode was
wanna hear
that?
it.
gotta
I
write
don't
it
see
down.
your donation. Hey, Welsh, where's your bullfrog donation, Welsh?
I'll eat your
He
fucking
just
head.
took you out
What
and
I
made you
will eat.
negative, so you got reset back to 0.
No,
what the hell are
Joe-
you talking about?
Asshole out.
Fuck.
No, Joe said that he's gonna make me that donation of me fucking my couch. So where's D. Welsh's him fucking his couch?
Who else doesn't need to fuck his couch? He's not retarded.
Yeah, he is.
He's missing
got
a chin, but he's
crooked-
not retarded.
He's got a baby chin.
But he's not retarded.
He's got a baby.
Yeah, he
arm.
is. He's got low
40
chromosomes.
seconds, Bullfrog, and then you're also going to be banned from out of nowhere. How does
30
it feel?
seconds and Bullfrog's done.
I'm not gonna be
No,
banned
he's not
on
gonna be
out of
banned.
nowhere.
If you lose
Bullfrog's
tonight,
gonna
you're
come in.
banned. That was how I gave you this title opportunity.
Oh no! Oh my
I never
god!
agreed to that.
I'm just fucking with
Oh
you.
my god! The poor
I
guy.
should've,
Joe,
but
remember when Tommy got banned? in
I
the
wouldn't do
fucking-
that to you.
Yeah, that was pretty
The
funny.
chat did get excited for that, though. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 17, 16, 15. It's almost done.
14.
The
Bullfrog,
clock's about to
sorry
run out.
embarrass you.
It's
Thank you
about
the
to
ch-
run out. He's
Oh,
about to
you got
do it.
9 seconds. Hitting that tornado DDT on his ass.
Here it comes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Boom! And we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh
we have
my
a real
god!
explosion here.
Oh my god, Jake!
Child
Ladies and
abuser.
gentlemen, your winner.
What?
And still out of nowhere champion.
Jake DeMarco, you child abuser.
What? You're a fat fuck.
Jake DeMarco retains the out of nowhere
Why don't you
championship.
get some new catchphrases?
Thank
got
you,
that
chat,
deal.
community. You crazy sons of bitches. Thank you for
Yeah,
helping
you're
me
obsessed with the
retain
12-year-old D. Welsh.
the out of nowhere title.
You're obsessed
Bullfrog.
with torturing your own family.
Oh, God. Bullfrog,
Oh
how does it
my
feel to
God.
lose yet again? Just like your
No,
failed
you're
passion
obsessed with
attempt.
my family.
You are, but still, Bullfrog, how does it feel to lose again?
That's okay, because I'm buying my own world title belt. I'm going to show you guys what a
D.
real
Welsh kicked
champion
out at
looks
2.
like.
He might have a shot again in the future, but you got decimated there. You shit your pants and had to get, wheeled out in a stretcher. I'm sorry.
You will no longer get any chances, Bullfrog. That was it. You're
That
done.
was-
You're
I-
Set
I
the
tried to get
sparklers
you to
off, Too
monetize
Sweet.
this.
Too Sweet, set the sparklers off. That was
Why
great.
don't you go buy you a new fucking crooked eye?
Oh.
Hey, Jake,
Whoa.
too sweet me.
Go eat some more food, you fat fuck.
Why don't you
It's
use better
amazing.
catchphrases?
Right, baby.
We got to get out of here, man. We're so late. Jake's going to go to bed.
I got to be up very shortly to watch.
Quit being
twins
obsessed
and
with
go
the
to hospital.
12-year-old,
So
D.
let's do this.
Welsh.
You're a sick bastard. We'll see what happens tomorrow night on Monetize
Yeah,
This.
you're jealous because you're not eating them.
Garguts, what do you think happens tomorrow night on Monetize This? Are you going to get wet? Are you coming on tomorrow night to take shots with me tomorrow night on Monetize This?
Bro, I got beer ready to go, and you want me to go get a fucking bottle? I'll do that.
No, not now, but tomorrow night.
Oh, shit. Gargut's going to get a bottle. He's going to be there.
I got to get up early. I got a big meeting thing tomorrow in the morning. But tomorrow night, I'm going to get roasted.
Am I going to be on there tomorrow, Joe?
No. You're
Why
banned.
not? I told you
banned.
the bullfrog. Well, shut the fuck up. This ain't your goddamn channel. Why don't you make your own one-eye Willie fucking crooked eyeball channel? Well, nobody wants you
But
in
here's
this
the
fucking
thing.
community.
If you murder someone
Nobody
and
wants
change
you in
your
this
name,
fucking community, Welsh.
you still go to jail, right? If you murder someone, if you rob a bank and change your name,
Nobody
you still
wants
go
you
to
in this
jail.
fucking community, Welsh.
Wow.
You hear me?
Nobody wants to see your
Nobody
fat
wants
face.
to hear your retarded
You
ass voice.
sad sack, deaf, pathetic piece of shit.
You sound like a fucking retard, Welsh. You sound like you're fucking handicapped.
We're allowed to torture your
Retarded
family.
Right. Your family. Rah.
Wow. Shout out to the producers.
Why don't you
Gordon's
fucking
right.
learn how to talk?
The only
Rah,
shot
rah,
Bullfrog
rah.
has left is to go for the throwdown tag team titles.
The throwdown tag titles, the women's tag team titles.
Hey Joe, I got some breaking news. I lost my one-eyed Willie crooked eyeball.
You just killed the show.
I'm the
Thanks.
one in love with your cousin.
My name is Welsh, and I talk like a fucking mongoloid.
We haven't had dead air all night until
Wow.
that.
I'm just listening to see what they do. I'm just trying to see what they'll do.
Unless you're not 300 pounds, I don't know how to fucking talk.
Okay, we need to get TSS to really make a clip out of this because this is really heading downhill really quick.
Yeah. Yes. But guys, become a patron. We'll hear Corrupted Podcast Saturday night. And, of course, you can listen to Jake's podcast the other day with Luke Rojas, and he's going to have more and more people on, and me and Jake are going to have our podcast up there. Me and my wife's podcast coming back there. And then
Possibly
there's
a few big guests, too. I'm talking to some people coming up, so we'll see if that happens. That'd be awesome.
And I see that Jukebug has become a Cronin dick rider.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
I see Jukebug's name up there, that Cronin dick rider is what he called me.
Shut the fuck up.
He's been a
Why don't you go
patron
eat-
the whole
why-
time.
Why don't you go eat your ass? Why don't you go toss your salad, D. Welsh?
Junebug's been a producer for like a year or in a row.
Yeah, he's over here calling me a Cronin dick rider like he's not one.
You know, he said I'm like a father to him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and he has the balls to call me a fucking Cronin dicker, like the motherfucker ain't one himself.
Are you being abducted? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, what is happening to you right now? You being abducted by shit?
No, he calls me a Cronin dick rider, and here he is
No.
being a fucking producer.
He didn't get it. That went over his head. Actually,
Wow.
that
He's
went.
been a producer
stopped in
for
front
a
of him.
year.
So,
He's done with Joe and all this shit. Yeah, here he is back again.
oh my God, Bullfrog, will you stop bringing your shit
Never
here?
left, you stupid fuck. Never
You
left,
stupid
Bullfrog.
Maybe D. Welsh and Bullfrog, opposites attract. You always see in especially in
Yes.
NXT for a Dusty Classic. They pair the odd couple together, the reluctant tag partners, and they win.
Right.
Maybe Bullfrog and D. Welsh can team up and win the tag titles. Terry and Gordon says.
I gotta
You never
say
know.
thank you, man, to everybody who chimed in tonight, who joined the show, and everybody
Thank
who
you,
did.
everyone who helped me keep this title.
Everybody
Forget your
who-
show.
Sorry
I'm still
to-
the champion, baby.
Jake
so, Joe,
is still
you're
a
not
champ.
gonna put me on your show tomorrow?
No, you're banned from Monetize This, and you lost
then
tonight.
Well, then if I'm not coming on your show, then I'll just broadcast over you.
But no, Corrupted Saturday night, you can come on that show.
You're only banned from Monetize
You still
This.
could win tomorrow night. I mean, you're just not,
You're just not able to be on.
That's all.
Well,
You know
like
the
I
deal.
said, I want to buy the world title belt. I will show you what a real champion looks like.
Yeah?
Guess what? You can't say that I didn't earn this. I was the official winner tonight.
You're a baby.
So therefore, this belt is valid.
What if I told
You're
you
just
you're
buying a title?
You're a fucking
Bullfrog.
baby, Bullfrog. Saturday night, Bullfrog. We'll hang out, man. We'll have a good time Saturday night, okay, Bullfrog? We'll have a good time. We'll hang out. All right?
Bitch and moan.
Yeah,
Thank
just,
you, chat.
just so you know,
bastards.
like I told you earlier, Joe, I'm gonna be loyal to you because somebody was talking shit about me
Oh my God.
after
Jeez.
we had a
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bullfrog.
Rocky Ito is less
Just stop
annoying
it,
sometimes.
Bullfrog. Just stop it.
Because
Just stop it.
Joe, we had a good show earlier this
All
afternoon.
right, just
on
stop
my
it, Bullfrog.
show.
Just stop it, Bullfrog. Just stop it, Bullfrog. Stop it. Stop it. Be a nice Bullfrog. Be a good Bullfrog. Let me pet your head. Pretend I'm patting your head right now. Make faces like I'm patting your head right now, Bullfrog.
He's giving
I'm
you
patting
some
right now.
movies.
I'm
There
just
you
giving you a
go.
little pat on your head. There you go.
I think he's like in a
good
two-
Bullfrog. There you go. Hold on. Let me get you on the screen. Hold on.
That
Good
chin looks
Bullfrog.
like you weigh 235.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
weigh a lot right there. You're definitely fatter than I am. Let me just. That's a good Bullfrog.
You wanna
Good
rub my
Bullfrog.
head, Joe?
That's a good Bullfrog. Yeah, let me just reach
You
under.
wanna rub
let me
my
just-
head,
No,
Joe?
you don't have a big
let me
head.
just- oh yeah. Oh, Bullfrog, make a face like I'm make it weird silly. Oh!
Thank you, chat.
Leah just walked in the room and she's staring at this right now, wondering what the hell's going on. What, you want to be on camera? What's going on?
Oh no.
Why are you coming down here? What's going on? Oh, she down here? Where's the boy? They're sleeping. Oh, I guess my daughter came down here to be near me and she's in the other room sleeping. My daughter didn't want me to go away tonight, and I did because I was like, I gotta go do my show, and she's like, no, sleep with me. But I was sleeping with her for like 30, like not sleeping with her, but I was
Don't
sleeping.
lick your lips, Bullfrog. That's disgusting.
Ew! Did you lick your lips when I said my daughter?
Oh my god.
You're disgusting
No.
as shit, dude. I can't believe you. Anyway, shout out to all you guys really seriously for all the donations tonight. That was insane. That was fucking crazy. And Jake retains. Thank God to that. And Bullfrog, stay away from my family, okay? We had a fun time outside today. It was warm. It was 70 degrees out. And Bullfrog wishes he was in my backyard, and he was Leah.
I
Bullfrog
am. I
wants to
got
be
the
Leah.
Froggy Army in your backyard, remember?
The
Ugh, I'm gonna throw
Froggy
up.
Army?
Yeah.
he says he's got frogs in his backyard.
Did you just
I do.
call your minions the Froggy Army?
Yes, the
Ribbit.
Froggy Army.
You're a sick bastard.
I'm drinking Ciroc right now. I need this.
You're a sick bastard,
Yeah,
you
he can't be
sick
sober
piece
to
of
deal with
garbage.
this. No way.
Yeah, Joe's got the Bullfrog Army in his backyard.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This.
See you, Joe.
See you later, man. Thanks, Mustafa. Garguts, what's up? Garguts tomorrow night. We'll get more out of him.
Daddy Joe.
You're welcome, Bullfrog. Thank you, Bullfrog. Love you, brother. I do love you, Bullfrog. I really do. And we got D. Welsh in the house tonight. Everybody else who joined, thank you. And hey, Drew, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, fuck yourself, Drew.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, Leah wanted to say something.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, Leah, stop it. Come on.
Oh yeah, come for me.
Oh, my
come for
God.
me, Leah.
Look at Mustafa. We got what do we got? The dash cam on Mustafa? That's the dash cam. That's the cock shot, Mustafa. That's the cock shot. Oh my God, what a cock shot it is, man. Wow.
What the
Unbelievable.
fuck?
Good night, everybody.
Come on me, Leah. I want you to come for me, Leah.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Squirt on my face, Leah.
What the fuck?
Jake, I need an adult.
I'm gonna get froggy with Leah.
Do your fucking job.
Get nasty with me, Leah.